back in session. Let's go. Let's start it up. Are y'all ready? Let's go. Afternoon session, jail phone calls. Let's do this. Hope you guys had a wonderful lunch. Let me know what you had for lunch in the chat if you're here. And if you're on replay, let me know in the comment section. It's all love, even for the replay watchers. Let's get into it, folks. We are back from lunch in the courtroom, about 6 minutes behind, but we'll catch up. Gotta love TiVo time. Looks like the jury is coming back in. And thank you guys for coming back.
Okay. Is there anything to put on the record before we get the witness and jury back?
Your Honor, nothing to put on the record, but I don't know if you have access to let myself and Ms. Knight into the Zoom.
I don't know. I'll see whether I do or not. I do. Well, maybe I do. I think I do.
Sagalina's always first.
Yeah. No, I don't. But Miss Percefield does. I don't think I'm co-host, so I can't let them in. So, Miss Hilton, on the rest of whatever kind of videos you're going to play with other witnesses, I know we had discussed the possibility of you getting those spliced so that we don't take up so much time running through the parts that aren't getting played.
Yes, we're working on it, Your Honor. If you notice, one of the videos we played
They need an
last
editor.
week initially was an evidence reviewer video. And if you can see, when we change it to MP4, it distorts the video. So we're trying to figure out another mechanism to do that. So that's what we are working through.
All right. Well, instead of you.
I mean, Judge Whitaker is about to say what I'm going to say. Firstly, are y'all like professional content creators? Shout out to me. And like people that actually do this for a living. If you're not doing it, why are y'all legal people trying to figure it out yourself? Hire it out. Like, that's why these videos took so goddamn long, because at the end of the day, they're playing a bunch of dead air. We caught a few of those moments this morning. And it's like, Samo, what the heck? And since you're almost done, the judge is checking in. She's like, last time I talked to you, you said that you were going to cut out the dead moments so it doesn't waste so much time. Simone says, oh, well, I've been trying to figure it out. We're working through that right now. But it's like, ma'am, we don't have time. You guys have too many witnesses and there's all types of stuff going on. And Leona, what is going on with the liver comment? Leona, what is that?
It was the lawyer trying to figure that out. Could maybe somebody who's in your sort of, I don't know, whatever you call your department that does that kind of thing, work on that?
The we is not me, because I am not savvy. The we is our graphics department or ID. Yes.
Somebody. Yes. Because we are spending a whole lot of time with you just kind of, and I know you're trying to make sure you get to the right spot, and I want you to do that. But if we didn't have that, break every time you have to move to another part, we would maybe have saved a good bit of time this morning. And I don't want us to have to do that with every statement that gets played.
Yes, Your Honor. We are working on a solution. Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Y'all can hit the like button for me.
Let's get Mr. Copeland and the jury in.
Happy you got a membership test. Let's go to the second half. Love in the big bowling bag. Got our TiVo time, Marty. While we're waiting, a chair is moving. While we're waiting, a few of you guys were asking about the I Don't Recall t-shirts, like the one that I'm wearing. You've been asking about the I Did These Crimes. I, in fact, just sent Lead his I Did These Crimes shirt. If you are interested in the trial watching merch, a lot of these are jokes that have come from our chat, and I'm sure there will be many more. There's a link to the description in the description box below that says merch, and then it will take you to the store where you have multiple selections. Let's go back and shout out to Mike. Mike, I don't know if you're here, but There's your view, blocked by the logo. Right, Ronnie? Sammy, that's exactly what I was doing. Here comes Woody. AV Glanville. That's funny, Anthony. Oh, y'all had. I saw some leftovers. Oh, Dell, you and Mike fighting now, huh? Rochelle, seriously, they're always working on it. New stream, new like. That's right. I like that, Melly. If y'all could hit the like button on your way in, that'd be great. Okay, well, we do have a bit of TiVo time. Woody still looks tired. He's rubbing that headache, the hangover from the Miami weekend. Scrolling ahead.
Thank you.
All right, let's go.
All right, go ahead, Ms. Hilton.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Copeland, in this June 10th interview, you made a reference that Thug was trying to be like the Jay Prince of Atlanta. Do you recall hearing that?
Say that again.
In the interview that we just watched, you said that Thug was trying to be the Jay Prince of Atlanta. Do you recall hearing that?
I guess.
Who is Jay Prince?
I don't know.
So why did you make that reference?
I told you for the 10th time.
Here we go.
I'm tell the police anything.
Anything.
And that's what I did.
In the interview, do you recall telling the detectives regarding the shooting of Donovan Thomas that Demekion told you that Shannon was shooting the chopper? Do you recall hearing that in the interview?
Yeah, I heard it.
And that Nar was shooting the handgun?
I heard that.
And that Yak was driving?
I heard that.
And you just said that you were willing to tell the police anything, correct?
I think I said that in the interview too.
Okay. And that they wanted Thug. Do you remember saying that to me, that they wanted Thug, you were willing to tell them anything?
I heard them say that they mouth too, so you heard them too.
Okay. If that is the case, why didn't you say that Thug was driving the car?
You gotta be more convincing.
Okay. Why didn't you say that Thug was shooting?
Because they wouldn't believe it.
So why then tell on your best friend of years that it was Shannon?
Listen, I don't. You say that again?
Sure. Why tell on your best friend, Shannon?
Shannon not my best friend.
All right, guys. I think let's explain what's going on. We thought we were going to hear the jail phone calls. It looks like we're going to get some impeachment first. That's what Simone is attempting to do because she's done with all of the video evidence. So now we have to impeach Lil Woody on the statements that were contradictory from what he said on the stand with all of those days, all of these days of video evidence. So this might actually be really good. The afternoon session is shaping up. Listen, hit that like button. So all the people that were here this morning can come back and watch the debauchery. Let's keep going.
See someone you were close to?
Yes.
Why would you tell on someone you were close to?
Because I didn't think they actually put charges on him.
Okay. In the interview, you also discussed after the shooting of Donovan Thomas that you, Demekion, Nard, Yak, Shannon all went to Thug's house at Sky House. Do you recall saying that in the interview?
I probably did.
Okay. Was everyone in the apartment YSL?
What you mean?
When you all went to Thug's house after Donovan's murder?
You keep going to this YSL stuff. Like, I told you what I said. I made it up to the police.
So going back to my question, was everyone inside?
I don't
the phone?
recall.
All right. Now, after you finished this interview, did you go to the Fulton County Jail? Do you recall going to the Fulton County Jail in June of 2015?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And once you were in jail, did you have access to the telephones at the jail?
They let me use it. I don't know what you mean. Did I have access? But they let me use the phone.
And did you use the phone to make calls while you were in jail in June of 2015?
I'm pretty sure I did.
And specifically on June 10th, 2015, did you call Deshawn from the Fulton County Jail?
Well, she was my baby mama at the time, so I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay. And did you call her and tell her about the interview that you had just finished?
I don't know. I don't recall.
And have you had the opportunity to listen to that call about 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Yes. Did you have the opportunity to listen to that call in the hallway?
Shit, I don't know.
Did I play some jail calls for you with your attorney in the hallway about 2 weeks ago?
You played the call, I don't know when it was. You played the call, I don't know when it was.
Okay. And did you hear yourself on that call?
I don't recall.
Okay. And did you hear Deshawn on that call?
I don't know.
Your Honor, this time state would like to tender State's Exhibit 394Y, June 10th, 2015 jail call.
Ooh, here we go.
Permission to publish.
You may.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from an inmate at Fulton County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring, and your location information may be collected and used by corrections and law enforcement personnel. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charge.
For a limited time, visit an inmate from the comfort of your home for only $5. Take advantage of this limited time promotion by going to www.securistech.net and creating a Securus video visitation account today.
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Okay. All right. Real quick before we start the jail phone call, and it sounds like we can hear it loud and clear. Lil Woody's right there. Now, when she impeaches him, because remember, she just asked him a few questions. He has to give the answers to those questions. If those answers are different from what was said on the phone call, because what did we get? We got the shout out to Miss styling class. We got the I don't recalls, the which it means, all of those. Oh, you didn't say that? All right, let's listen to the phone call. So this actually might be a really eventful afternoon. The videos were terrible, but we're going to listen to this. This is going to get good. Oh my God, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Y'all are doing great, but keep going. This is going to be amazing. Let's go.
Why you ain't asking for? Cause I'm trying to pay. Yeah, y'all calling same time. Who calling at the same time? Yeah. Oh, what happened? But he wanted. Yeah. Why did it say that? Let's go to tree and I'm quit. What happened? Well, Lady. Yeah. He wrote me back yet. I said, Woody, I said, he and Jay, you want to know, can you come to court tomorrow? And Officer Gaither asked his back, and she was like, what's up? And I said, Kenneth wanted to talk to you. She ain't seen that back? No, not yet.
Why she sound like him?
She been, I guess she just on the phone. Just on the phone, but I ain't see it. I thought it was I just think I missed it. Oh, why did it say yeah, man, it got me in the same place I was in last time. Oh, you have it up there? Yeah. So I said I ain't got no pen number, so I had to get somebody to put their pen number in so I could use the phone. So, but
he just let me out. He just let me out of use phone. Kind of hard. So I don't. So tomorrow I probably gonna get called because they only people out on the first year.
Oh, damn. Yeah, let me hurry up and put you on.
Huh?
Let me hurry up and put you.
I need to hurry up and
And put you, move you.
That's what I'm saying, man. This shit. Man.
Trey said call.
He said
I
call.
guess he took the unblocked thing off your phone.
Shit.
Okay, so this is a call between Lil Woody and his baby mama at the time. That's what he said. Now, what we're going to do, let me try to take some notes on this one because she speaks just like him. I don't know if she's from Mechanicsville, but basically what they're talking about is Little Woody possibly being moved from one facility to another one. So she's saying when they go switch you, so they're talking about the movement from one facility to the other. Detective Gaither's name came up as well. So it seems like, Detective Gaither did say in one of those interrogation videos that she was in touch with, I believe her name is Deshawn. This is the baby mama. So let's go back in and see if we can decipher what is happening. Man, these are the days where lead comes in clutch with translation.
Ain't got no money on the phone. Hello?
Yeah, Mom saying you say what's going on your phone.
I don't. They text when I get on the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I need to get some money, man.
How you gonna get some money in jail? What you got saying about sending that dirt bike?
Man, he got too much. He went on his lawyer car, man. I ain't talk to you about this, man. You talk to him.
I thought you said you had caught him the first year. And by the lawyer.
Yeah, and then he just like he gonna call a lawyer, and he hung up. Yeah.
I'm gonna be stressed out.
Why? Huh?
About my baby party.
I know, man. I know, bro. Damn, man. Shit, man. She ain't take that no more.
Who?
Where you at?
I'm at home. You get the fuck from my head.
Where you finna go?
I don't know. Trying to get out the damn house.
Damn. Look, why should you say I go to court in the morning and shit. Hopefully got it.
What?
I said I go to court in the morning.
I know that.
I really told you.
You what?
Me getting told you.
You got her, I got her number, huh?
I know that. She talked, but she ain't tell back. She look, right? You listen.
Yeah.
Shit, they gonna act now. They gonna come get me out. You hear?
Who gonna get you out?
They is.
Who?
The police.
They gonna come get you out?
Yeah.
And then take you out?
They gonna contact me to another jail, but they gonna come get me out, and I'm gonna have to sit throwing them up.
And you gonna have to wait?
Sit throwing them up. So I got them. I mean, I ain't had nothing to do with none of this shit. So. You know what I mean?
So you told them?
Yeah. You think I go to jail for something I ain't do, bro? Them folks talking about 15 years already, bro. I want to be here for myself and you.
Yeah.
So, but I need to help me, right?
You need what?
I need Lady to help me.
You need Lady to help you?
Yeah.
What Lady?
McKinneyville.
Yeah, okay. Say okay.
Nah, I just talked to him. He said he gonna help me though.
You just talked to him. He said it.
Yeah, he said it. I had told him I called him. I was telling him what.
He was telling him what?
I told him he's like, he gonna help. Like, he got.
So all that gun charge lead up to 15 years?
Yeah, cause the Fed different from the state.
Yeah.
But they told me as long as I help them, they gonna help me. You feel me?
Yeah.
But that's why I asked you, like, shit, if I leave state, you'll leave with me, cause they just have to take me out of state. Yeah.
They gonna have to tell you how to make it. Why? So they gonna know you did.
Yeah, they gonna have. Nah, they ain't gonna know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they just gonna treat me away so my name be clear about it. They gonna make sure I look good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So shit. I mean, I'm just telling you this. They did between me and you. Don't tell nobody. So I know you ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm just telling you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I tell you text. They gonna stay in contact. They gonna stay in contact with you, and they gonna let me know what's going on. So, but I mean, part of the reason I'm telling you this, so I can let you know what's going on. So.
They will.
So I'm just telling you, let you know what's going on.
I think you should just wait it out and see.
Think I should wait.
What?
They should.
Yeah.
Default.
So.
Yeah, I just that's why I ain't tell you, cause I ain't want you to be worried and then like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Shannon act like they told me.
Yeah.
So I said, man, I ain't had nothing to do with what man going on. Before I let you take me with my family, man, I just go out like a sucker.
Yeah.
I mean, but they say they gonna move me so anybody do anything to me and then like it, and then they gotta see how everything work. And they like shit. They need D to tell them what happened, cause D told me what happened. So I mean, they can't go out with it.
They told you what happened with
about what happened to I ain't know what that shit, man.
Talking about what that?
Yeah.
Mm.
So I mean, and when D tell them and they see that I ain't just making nothing up and I ain't lying and stuff like that, then they gonna help me. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I ain't gonna tell Trey now. I'm just telling you, cause I know you know what's up. You feel what I'm saying? You know not telling, but.
Trey, no, everybody gonna know.
Yeah. I mean, so they just me and your secret. We gotta take them to the grave. Yeah, but that's all right.
Yeah, why you tripping with Devo?
I ain't telling D all this.
You just told me you did.
No, I ain't telling D next. You did. I just told him.
You just said you did.
Listen, I'm telling you what I told him. I was just like, hey, bro, if I ever need you, you'll be there to help me. You feel me? No, I like, don't let me down, bro. You feel me?
You just said you told him. Cause you.
Listen to me, bro. I only told you.
Yeah.
I only told you. You the only person I told.
Woody, which one you gonna say? Cause you heard you lying.
You're not listening to me, bro. I told him, listen. I just asked him like, hey, bro, would you ever be there? Would you ever be there?
You just switched the whole thing up.
No, you're not. I just told you. I let him know like. I just let him know like, bro, if I was to come to you with a situation, would you help? And he was like, yeah, bro. I like, you sure, bro? Cause I helped him when it came down to him. You feel? So one thing I know, when these folks come in him, he not gonna lie. You know what I mean? He don't want to play with these people, bro.
You helped him do it.
When he got love for their race.
Man,
I told him for what happened. Cause he didn't know. But don't just keep that between us.
Yeah.
So, but it was like I ain't tell because I'm locked up, and I ain't know how he gonna take it. You feel? I'll get asking him like, bro, if I ever need your help, bro, would you help? And he just like, he's like, yeah, bro. I like, for real, bro. Don't lie to me, bro. He like, I swear to God. I like, don't change the number. And then he like, I'm ain't, bro. I mean, I like, all right, yeah, that's fine. And like, shit, I need you to try to get a little money to help their son and that shit like that. He like, I'm gonna try. I just like, bro, if I ever need to come at you or something, bro, I need you to beat up on me. He like, I got you. You know what I mean? I ain't telling them about police, man. So that's what I'm telling you. I don't want you to tell nobody either.
I said I wasn't gonna tell nobody.
Yeah, I know. Now, cause you thinking I told him. I ain't telling.
What?
I said you thinking I told him. I ain't telling. You know what I mean? Cause I don't want him to go back and say that. You feel me?
This is a nightmare, guys. I don't know why Little Woody is having this conversation on a recorded jail phone call. Luckily, in my criminal law class, we had some experience with listening to jail phone calls as evidence. They are always recorded. And Little Woody sat on the phone with Deshaun and continued to say, don't tell anybody. You're the only person I told. Don't tell anybody. And it's like, Little Woody, what do you mean? What do you mean? She caught him in a lie. She's concerned with what he's getting himself into, as a mother should be. She has this child. It is concerning. So I think that is something that can be relatable to a lot of people is like, hey, you should really be careful with what you're doing because, we have a child here. And at the end of the day, that child needs to be protected. And if you're making decisions like this, it is a little bit questionable. And yes, Keita G, like they are talking freely in their living room. These phone calls, all of them, none of them are not recorded. All of them. Every single one. Every single one. So going to continue and press play.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody to find out. Nobody.
Yeah.
Shit. God knows if anybody find out, then I ain't default to everything.
You what?
If anybody find out what I'm trying to do, they ain't gonna be able to help.
Yeah.
So can't nobody know.
This why you did not get into the prison. I mean, to the jail.
Yeah. But if anybody asks you anything, man, you be like, you don't know, and you only can tell them what I'm locked up for. Just tell them I'm locked up for a gun and the game to nothing else, all right?
Yeah.
So even if they put my name or anything else gonna pop up, but I mean,
Anyway.
I said if they put my name or anything else gonna pop up though.
Yeah.
So I mean, I had like when I talk to you, me and him gonna be face to face. I ain't gonna talk to him on the phone. I ain't gonna ask him on the phone.
So when is supposed to be face to face?
I don't know. We ain't talk about all that. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you like.
No way.
I said I'm just telling you what's going on.
Yeah.
So you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you. Okay.
I love you too.
Yeah, but anyway, just want to let you know what's going on. I need you to have my back like always.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah. You have 1 minute left.
But if I'm hang up, maybe I know they can go in the room, right?
You what?
I said the phone hang up, so I'm gonna have to go lock down in the room, right?
Yeah.
So I ain't able to come back tonight, so I'll be able to call you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
I love you, okay?
I love you too.
All right, try to see if they're gonna get their lawyer. Try to see will the G come to court and take charge. Let you all know that they're heels, right?
All right.
All right, and see if she takes you back and let her know that I want her to talk to her, okay?
All right. I already told you. All
Be safe.
right. I love you too.
Try to see how they dirt right.
All right.
1,500, 1,000 or better.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, guys. So that concludes the first jail phone call that we're going to listen to. Shout out to Spencer, who was my last expert as far as forensic data and lots of other things. Spencer, it's great to see you in the chat. Now, Little D, if you guys were here before the lunch break, Little D is a big key to this puzzle as well, because they were trying to get to Little D through Little Woody. This jail phone call sounds like it happened after that last interrogation piece where they said to Little Woody, we need to get this information from Little D, right? And Little Woody was just talking to this woman about that. And he's just like, yeah, they need Little D. I need to speak to Little D, but in person, face to face, not on the phone. Right. And then he says to this woman, I need you to have my back. Right. All of those things. Before we go anywhere, could y'all do me a huge favor and type in Edgar in the chat? He's popping in from the West Coast saying good morning. It's afternoon over here, Edgar. Thank you so much. And right after that $49.99, he went ahead and dropped another 10. And he says, you have no idea just how many people get caught with these jail calls. That should have known better. It makes no sense. So going back to Spencer's comment and Edgar's, you get the pre-recorded disclaimer at the beginning that, hey, this phone call is being recorded. And when they're being recorded for good reason, but at the same time, sometimes they can come into cases. And this is not something like hearsay. This is actual evidence that can be used because it's a conversation that's happening. So it sounds like Little Woody had this conversation with her shortly after that arrest in 2015. But let's see how they handle this in court.
The caller has.
That concludes State's Exhibit 394Y. Now, Mr. Copeland, you said that you made it all up to the police. Did you make up everything that you told your child's mother on that jail call?
Clearly.
Oh, okay. After this call, you also spoke to Max from the Fulton County Jail. Do you recall speaking to Max from the Fulton County Jail?
You didn't even play that call for me. I never heard that call what you just played ever before. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Did you recall meeting with me and my investigator back in June of this year, and we played a call for you in which you called Max on the jail call?
I don't recall nothing.
And on that call, you had Deshaun call Max on the three-way.
I don't know.
Okay. And while you were on the phone with Max, Thug or Mr. Williams was in the background. Do you recall hearing that, Jill?
I don't recall nothing.
Right. Your Honor, this time the state would like to tender in the mid State's Exhibit 395Y.
Submitted.
Permission to publish. Thank you.
Hello, this is a
All right, we're going into jail call number 2. And clearly, he does not remember.
This is a free call from.
Did Woody pick up the phone?
This Woody, pick up the phone.
An inmate at Fulton County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring, and your location information may be collected and used by corrections and law enforcement personnel. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this.
For a limited time, visit an inmate from the comfort of your home for only $5. Take advantage of this limited time promotion by going to www.securistech.net and creating a Securus video visitation account today.
Thank you for.
Y'all are really slacking on my likes. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to have to do it. I'm sorry. And this is just now starting to get good. I want you to stay. Just hit the like button. Let me just refresh to make sure I'm not crazy. Oh, no. Sorry, guys. I have to do it. I'll give you like 2 minutes, but I'm going to press play and we're going to go back in.
Using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
You hung up.
I'm still on the phone. I said person. Hung up.
No, I kept saying hello, hello.
Yeah, I got it.
But hold on, Max said she right there with the, and they want to know about the bar. Hold on, so I want to call back on through.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
She be waiting. Actually,
Hello.
Woody.
Yeah.
What's up, Woody?
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah. Lil Gerard is. Yeah, he got a bun.
Huh?
Deshaun. Yeah. How much your bun is?
15,000. But I can go to a bun come on by 1,500.
You found the bun company?
I'm on lockdown, so they don't let me out one time a day. But my brother now did.
Deshaun, when he hang up, click on call his brother, and I'm gonna meet his brother so he can get his money. Is your brother gonna? No, I'm saying call his brother gonna sign it. Yeah, Deshaun, where you at? I'm at home. You don't got no ride? I can get your brother Brian. Meet me on University. On University where? That gas station we always do. You know what that gas station Chevron? That's Chevron. Meet me at Chevron.
Hey, Matt.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, look, you ain't right, bro.
What did D do?
I'm gonna say too much, bro.
The D told what's that?
You talking about rock through the D?
Yeah.
I told you. He told on Roscoe too. You think I'm fucking playing, bro? He told on Roscoe. He told on Roscoe just cause he Roscoe ain't no fucking blood. And he don't give a fuck like I'm great. Hey, D-Shot come meet you so you can get their money. Gonna pay Woody Bond so he can get out, bro. And
Okay, thank you guys for hitting the like button. You've made it at 50%. I really appreciate you. Sorry to interject, just letting you know. This looks like a phone call between Deshaun and another person. And like I said, guys, with these jail phone calls, sometimes 3 ways will happen if they're trying to get in touch with someone. This sounds, I don't know if it was his mother. Y'all were talking about the mother. It sounds like it's another woman, but she seems to be kind of connected to what's going on, because she's talking about little D right now and little D telling. And little D is also allegedly telling on somebody named Roscoe as well. Let's go back in.
You get out, Woody. I need to have a serious talk to you, because I really feel some type of way. I'm going to talk to you about it so you get out.
Man, listen, man, let's start this shit, man.
I ain't playing with you. I ain't fucking playing with you either. God's fucking birthday on the way. Fuck wrong with you?
Yeah. I appreciate it. Tell you, bro, I love him too, bro.
He hear you?
You gotta get this motherfucking mind together.
He said you gotta get your mind together, bro, because you been tripping.
Man, how, bro? I've been left out there alone, bro. I ain't had nobody, bro. I just felt like nigga left me out there. I ain't did shit.
You ain't left out there alone. You just want to be out there in the trenches, and bro, we ain't fucked up no more. You ain't gotta be hanging out there in Cannonville.
Shit, I had no choice.
That wasn't gonna get you time, Cannonville. Out there in them apartments. I keep telling you that.
Yeah.
And what's that shit, bro? It be hey, you gotta realize it be, yeah. Swear to God, we kill nuts, so they gonna stay on you.
Yeah.
Smoke nuts.
Hello.
Stay away from that shit, bro. You just don't know it be your hood, bro. Your hood scare you, bro. That trust me, your hood is the main hood. Them the main people that want to have you fucked up before anybody else on the street do. They what I'm telling you, play scared of you.
I already know.
You gotta stay away from that shit. You got a little girl now. I've been telling you that shit. Cause I ain't even gonna lie. I was just mad at your ass, bro. On my money, how you want
the phone going out for me like I don't did something wrong, bro.
Damn. Call man. Motherfucker.
Man, you know Valerie told me that.
But I'm saying you listen big bad. They call my phone 20 times, bro. You know what I'm telling you? They all just call my phone 20 times. No call ID, then we get right in the corner. You walk past me like you're a boss. Bitch, I got it on me with that fake ass weave in your head. How I just drop your ass.
Wow.
And I got my pistol on me too.
Look at Woody.
What's wrong with you? I just told don't be listening to this fat ass hoe. She want to keep on drumming, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man. This hoe just told somebody look just on house. Don't listen to her, bro.
Yeah, I know that. I already knew you was a Christian, bro, about her making that diss song. So I already knew.
But she did me saying she don't want to do this song no more. She want to be our family. But she wasn't around telling you. That's told Woody. I knew she told that what that she fuck. Didn't I say her name no Woody?
Yeah. You said
The sister is turning up. Apparently, this is Thug's sister, and I don't know. There's a man in the back. I don't know if that's Thug himself. Lil Woody got a little chuckle out of it because the sister is hardcore. Let's go.
I know that hoe like a book, bro. And we ain't gonna do all that though. Deshaun, come meet me on the universe so I can give you that money. All right.
Yep. Deshaun. Well, I could say, Ted Tracy do he got caught, so you go meet.
Hello.
Yeah, you text. Yeah, well, I could say, when you get a chance, Ted OG, all right? You heard?
Yeah.
Let them know, that, they gonna, get me up.
All right.
So. Hello.
Sure, yes.
Alright, well, look, I probably, if I don't call back today, they mean they ain't let me out, but I'm gonna try to get out, let back out or whatever. She did the job on, yep.
All right, and what you still got, what I'm coming to get you?
See, look, what I'm gonna do now is, since they gonna burn me out, when Henry County come, I should make part of it, like, you know what I mean? So, don't tell nobody I got a hold on me. So, I burn out of here. I go down there. We gonna act like we ain't know nothing about the hole, and we're gonna try to get him to pay that money. If he pay that money down there, then boom. Yeah. So hopefully, I mean, everything go well. I need you. Hello.
Yeah.
Don't just text up on and be like that you talk to him and
my phone, you know my phone don't hang up.
Yeah. You talk to him. Yeah.
Wait.
Alright. What I could say is text Matt's phone. And tell her that you on the way to the gas station. Now let Trey know that they finna meet you at University Prado and give you the money. So y'all come buy me up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you text now?
Trey.
Alright. Tell Trey that yeah. Can he take you to Chevron Prado to meet him, get the money? And when he say yes,
I asked him, can he go down and get money to me?
Right. You don't want to be around him? You don't want to be around him?
Yeah, my dude.
Now, see, though I was saying you had to go with him because they probably don't want to give him the money. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So, like that, boom, you do that like that. And then text Max and be like, you on your way up there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Text her now and be like, you on your way to the gas station?
All right. When I take this, I want him on the phone with you.
Yeah, cause I miss.
Yeah.
All right, but I'm just letting you know. So when I get out the phone, I'm gonna let I'm gonna wait later on, and I'm gonna try to see how y'all went did all that. Okay.
All right.
But I might have somebody else call you. I might get on my pen number to call. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the baby party, man. I'm gonna find a way to get the money. Big Boo already said I had talked to Big Boo before I got locked up. I was just like, my baby boy, I'm broke, bro. I mean, he was like, here, give me some on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell him like I need like, you know what I mean, he can just give me some on the baby boy, okay?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
And don't when you get a chance, probably later on they just try to call OG and tell her that I need to talk to him.
All right.
Yeah. And they just came in for me then.
Mm-hmm.
So the wife would say, don't cancel the baby party because you know what I mean, I might miss it because it's here in County, but shit, if they blame me out today, I'm gonna be waiting here in County. I ain't gotta go nowhere else. So they blame me out today, boom. Henry County can't get me tomorrow or Monday. I go straight to Henry County and see what they talking about. You know what I mean? But Henry County coming to me with probation, I might take this shit so I can get out. But I mean, yeah.
Yeah. You said they might come at you
with probation. They know I ain't do it. I'm just saying.
Oh, do you said last time you was sitting for a whole 3 weeks?
You said what?
Last time you was sitting for a whole 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know, right? But I'm just saying, when I get there, they probably already got a court. They can be coming up. If they don't, I'm a Yeah. You say it's time to go in? For me too? It's been an hour, they said? Hello?
Yeah.
Well, she said, I gotta go in. How many minutes left on the phone?
Just 2.
Milo? Hello?
Yeah.
What you say?
What?
I love you, okay?
I love you too.
Trade and text you back?
Yeah, he said okay.
Keep it calm?
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Contact them, you on your way to the gas station and see what they say.
Alright.
Yeah, so all we gotta do is find what one come there they trying to get.
Find a bond company.
What blunt company that is your family would deal with, your dad and them be dealing with? Who? Remember I was locked up for a year. And you could go
Shit. I forgot her name. The lady had died.
It was it, try to get into it with Frank. No, it's not.
Frank, not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try to find a way to get his number and call him and ask. Cause they tell me I got just you fine come and get me out, okay?
Yeah.
Alright, I love you, okay?
I love you too.
I'm gonna have to wait.
You what?
I'm gonna have to have somebody else call back cause I'm gonna be locked in the room. I ain't gonna be able to get the call back.
I know you told me. I'm gonna go there.
Are you gonna walk up there?
I'm gonna go to the gas station.
Huh?
I'm gonna go to the gas station.
Yeah. So shit.
You have 1 minute left.
Well, there's 1 minute left. I love you, okay?
I love you too.
And I'm gonna have somebody call and see what they say. What time you think I should have them call back?
Whenever you call that.
Alright, I'm gonna check. I said I'm gonna check. Make sure what many percent your phone on?
It's towards 47.
Alright, I'm gonna just make sure. I love you, okay?
I love you too.
Alright, give baby a kiss for me. Alright.
The caller has hung up.
Okay, so before Simone continues this direct examination, that was a second jail phone call. Apparently, the woman that was screaming was Thug's sister, and the male voice in the background could be Thug. They were calling them on three-way to see if they can get bond money to get Little Woody out of jail. His bond is about 15,000. I do want to go back to that because there was a point where the sister did say something and she said they swear that we killed Nut. So I do want to explore that. And before I do, there's a woman named Akbar in Atlanta, right? And we're going to hear what what is happening with Akbar. These are some photos of her. But when the sister was talking about somebody with a weave and things, allegedly, this is who she was talking about. So I'm going to scroll back to see if we can listen to that because Little Woody was kind of smirking as the sister was going in. It was right around here.
I know that. I really told you.
You what?
Me getting told you.
You got her. I mean, I got her.
You listen.
Yeah.
So shit. I mean, I'm just telling you this. They did between me and you. Don't tell nobody. So I know you ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm just telling you. You know what I mean?
And your location information may be collected and used by
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find it.
I'm trying to call pay. You got them, y'all coming. Don't you? Nobody knows.
Yeah. And then,
So they gun charge lead up to 15 years?
yeah, cause the fed.
Mm.
I like, don't let me down. Just tell them lock the fuck gun in the game, chill.
Meeting with me and my investigator.
Don't let me out one time a day. But my brother now did.
When he hang up, click on call his brother, and I'm gonna meet his brother so he can get his money. If your brother go, no, I'm saying call his brother gonna sign it. Yeah, Deshaun, where you at? I'm at home. You don't got no ride? I can get his brother Brian. Meet me on University. On University where? That gas station we always do. You know what that gas station Chevron? That's Chevron. Meet me at Chevron.
Hey, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Look, you ain't right, bro.
What did D do?
I'm gonna say too much, bro.
The D told. What's that?
You talking about rock cooler D?
Yeah.
I told you. He told on Roscoe too. You think I'm fucking playing, bro? He told on Roscoe. He told on Roscoe just cause he Roscoe ain't no fucking blood. And he don't give a fuck. Roscoe ain't great. Hey, D-Shot come meet you so you can get their money. Go and pay Woody Bond so he can get out, bro. And when you get out, Woody, I need to have a serious talk to you because I really feel some type of way. I'm gonna talk to you about it so you get out.
Man, listen, man, let's start this shit, man.
I ain't playing with you. I ain't fucking playing with you either. God's fucking birthday on the way. Fuck wrong with you.
Yeah. I appreciate it. Tell you, bro, I love him too, bro.
He hear you.
Yeah, I love him. You gotta get this motherfucking mind together.
He said you gotta get your mind together, bro, cause you been tripping.
Man, how, bro? I been left out there alone, bro. I ain't had nobody, bro. I just felt like nigga left me out there. I ain't did shit.
You ain't left out there alone. You just want to be out there in the trenches and bro, we ain't fucked up no more. You ain't gotta be hanging out there in Canterville.
Shit, I had no choice.
That wasn't gonna get you time, Canterville. Out there in them apartments. I keep telling you that.
Yeah.
And what's that shit, bro? Hey, you gotta realize it be, yeah. Swear to God, we kill nuts, so they gonna stay on you.
Yeah.
Smoke nut.
Hello?
Stay away from shit, bro. You just don't know it be your hood, bro. Your hood is scared of you, bro. Trust me, your hood is the main hood. Them the main people that want to have you fucked up before anybody else on the street do. They what I'm telling you, because they scared of you.
I already know.
You gotta stay away from that shit. You got a little girl now. I've been telling you that shit, because I ain't gonna lie. I was just mad at your ass, bro. On my money, how you on
the phone going out for me like I don't did something wrong, bro.
Yeah. Call Mac. Motherfucker.
Man, you know Valerie told me that.
But I'm saying you listen big bad. They call my phone 20 times, bro. You know what I'm telling you? They all just call my phone 20 times. No call ID, then we get right in the corner. You walk past me like you're a boss. Bitch, I got it on me with that fake ass weave in your head, hoe. I just drop your ass. And I got my pistol on me too, hoe. Ain't trying me fuck around with you. I bet hoes don't be listening to this fat ass hoe. She wanna keep on drama, bro. Yeah. Come on, man. This hoe just told somebody with jail on her house. Don't listen to her, bro.
Yeah, I know that. I already knew you was a person, bro, by her making that diss song. So I already knew.
But she DM me saying she don't want to do this song no more. She want to be our family. But she went around telling you, that who told Woody that. I knew she told that what that you fuck. Then I said her name, no Woody.
Yeah. You said?
I said that whole name. I told you, I know that whole, I know that whole like a book, bro. And we ain't gonna do all that though. Deshaun, come meet me on your birthday so I can give you that money. Alright.
Yep. Deshaun. What?
Okay, so sorry, I just need you to go back and listen to that again. Let's go where we left off. So Simone was going to cross him, not cross him. She was going to go back to him on direct examination and probably bring us to the next jail phone call. At least the afternoon is enlivening, y'all. It's enlivening.
It's already been admitted on it.
Get paper kiss from me.
The caller has hung up.
Now, Mr. Copeland, on that call, did you hear when you talked to Max about Valerie?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes for the record?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's already been admitted at State's Exhibit 60WA at timestamp 20898. Is that the Valerie that you were speaking of? Is that the Valerie that told you about the?
I guess.
I guess, I know.
I guess.
So is that a yes?
Yes.
All right. Now, you also talked about Little D in that call. Do you recall talking about Little D from Rock Crew and that he wasn't right?
I guess.
All right. I'm going to show you what's been already admitted at 60WA at timestamps 16 seconds in. Is that the Little D that you were referencing?
I guess.
Is I guess yes or no?
Yes.
All right. Now, why did you ask for Thug to pay your bond after you had told on them in the June 10th interview?
I didn't tell on them.
Okay.
I was going through a phase in my life. Like I told you before, and I told you in the back, I made it all up. I sat right there and said whatever came to the top of my head, that I pieced some things together and said what I said. If you listen to both of them calls, they contradict each other. If you listen to the interview, you hear what the police keep saying. And that's why I put everything on Thug. The man ain't had nothing to do with my stupidity. I'm sitting right here today telling y'all the truth, and y'all still sitting right here playing with this lady. Like I told y'all, I made it up. I put it on him. Okay. I'm not scared of nobody. Nobody forced me to say none of this stuff. This is not right.
Okay. After you spoke to Deshaun and Max on June 13th, did you then subsequently call Detective Gaither on June 14th and on June 15th to talk about your assistance, you assisting the police department?
If I was assisting the police department, they would have had assist. My thing was to get them out for me.
Okay.
If anybody was going to be going to jail, it was going to be me.
All right. Did you speak with Detective Gaither on June 14th and June 15th from the Fulton County Jail?
I probably did. I was going to talk to her any day to throw them out for me.
Okay. And have you had the opportunity to listen to those jail calls?
No, these all calls are new to me.
Did I play these jail calls for you in the hallway?
Overruled.
Isn't it true that I played the calls for you in the hallway about 2 weeks ago?
No, you played one call, and I haven't heard that call that you played.
Did I play the calls and have you authenticate or listen to your voice?
Can you say that again?
Did I have you listen to the call so that you can listen to your voice?
Did you play the call so you can listen, so I can listen to my voice?
Correct.
What
And recognize your
That's what
voice
you
on the
said,
phone.
but these ain't the calls that you played.
Your Honor, this time the state would like to tender State's Exhibit 396Y and 397Y. Sure. Tender State's Exhibit 396Y
Sure.
and 397Y.
All right, can you identify what those are?
Sure. 396Y is a jail call from June 14, 2015 with Detective Gaither. And 397Y is another jail call on June 15th with Detective Gaither.
All right. There another.
Permission to publish. I'm going to first start with 396Y.
Okay, before we listen to it, y'all keep saying, listen, ladies. So we're going to have to go back to Lil Woody turning up. Just a smidge, just a smidge. I know we're behind, but we got the time. We got the time. We got the time. And it makes TiVo time. I just want to hear it one more time.
Is that the Valerie that you were speaking of? Is that the Valerie that told you about the,
I guess.
I guess, I know?
I guess.
So is that a yes?
Yes.
All right. Now, you also talked about Little D in that call. Do you recall talking about Little D from Rock Crew and that he wasn't right?
I guess.
All right. I'm going to show you what's been already admitted as 60 WA at timestamps 16 seconds in. Is that the Little D that you were referencing?
I guess.
Is I guess yes or no?
Yes.
All right. Now, why did you ask for Thug to pay your bond after you had told on them in the June 10th interview?
I didn't tell on them.
Okay.
I was going through a phase in my life. Like I told you before, and I told you in the back, I made it all up. I sat right there and said whatever came to the top of my head, that I pieced some things together and said what I said. If you listen to both of them calls, they contradict each other. If you listen to the interview, you hear what the police keep saying. And that's why I put everything on Thug. The man ain't had nothing to do with my stupidity. I'm sitting right here today telling y'all the truth, and y'all still sitting right here playing with this lady. Like I told y'all, I made it up. I put it on him.
Okay.
I'm not scared of nobody. Nobody forced me to say none of this stuff. This is not right.
Okay. After you spoke to Deshaun and Max on June 13th, did you then subsequently call Detective Gaither on June 14th and on June 15th to talk about your assistance, you assisting the police department?
If I was assisting the police department, they would have had assist. My thing was to get them out for me.
Okay.
If anybody was going to be going to jail, it was going to be me.
All right. Did you speak with Detective Gaither on June 14th and June 15th from the Fulton County Jail?
I probably did. I was going to talk to her any day to throw them out for me.
Okay. And have you had the opportunity to listen to those jail calls?
No, these all calls are new to me.
Did I play these jail calls for you in the hallway?
Overruled.
Isn't it true that I played the calls for you in the hallway about 2 weeks ago?
No, you played one call, and I haven't heard that call that you played.
Did I play the calls and have you authenticate or listen to your voice?
Can you say that again?
Did I have you listen to the call so that you can listen to your voice?
Did you play the call so you can listen, so I can listen to my voice?
Correct.
What you-
And recognize your
That's what
voice
you
on the
said,
call.
but these ain't the calls that you played.
Your Honor, this time the state would like to tender State's Exhibit 396Y and 397Y. Sure. Tender State's Exhibit 396Y and 397Y.
All right, can you identify what those are?
Sure. 396Y is a jail call from June 14, 2015 with Detective Gaither. And 397Y is another jail call on June 15th with Detective Gaither.
All right, there another.
Permission to publish. I'm going to first start with 396Y, which is June 14, 2015.
Hello, this is a free call from
Then we'll pick up the phone.
an inmate at Fulton County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring, and your location information may be collected and used by corrections and law enforcement personnel. To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, press.
For a limited time, visit an inmate from the comfort of your home for only $5. Take advantage of this limited time promotion by going to www.securistech.net and creating a Securus video visitation account today.
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Where you at?
Yeah.
Why it take you so long out?
Boy, you tell me long.
Who you that with?
My mama here.
Huh? Hello?
Yeah.
Who you that with?
I said my mama here.
What you been on?
Listen.
Did you call them?
Hmm.
Did you call?
Who?
Henry
I told you they that it was last night.
What was last night?
That your bond was paid last night.
I know I said did you call Henry County?
Oh, who is?
See what if they gonna come get?
You see what?
If they gonna come get?
They might tell you now.
Yeah, they should come today or tomorrow.
Oh.
Tell mama I said, hey.
Who said?
Hello.
She said, what's up? Yeah.
How much money you came up with?
And then Monty said he'll buy it for $100.
Tell about what that legit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, tell him, man, gee, you want to take it, man. Unless you want to take that.
No, I said 125.
And he said, nah.
I don't know. D was taking me.
What you could say, the deep pill?
Yep.
You might know somebody want bad.
I can't. Anybody buy it.
What you gonna sell it for?
I don't know. But he took me to New York. I mean, Miami, wherever he is.
Oh, that what he said?
I be like, you gotta go try to change that, yeah.
I could say, they goddamn got us a lot now, so I'm try to see somebody give y'all some money.
You what?
He ain't asked who Dirt White got rid? Yeah. Well, you don't know what bond contribution they got me out with?
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I had to go down there because the boy, Jim thing, I don't know, Trey said he tried to do it, but he ain't had no information on none of that. That's what he told me.
So did he do it?
I did.
You bond that yourself? How the hell you do that?
Huh?
How you do that?
I don't know. He like, I asked.
She ain't say, she told me I gotta come see them when I get up.
Yeah, you know.
Said what?
You know her.
No, she did.
That's what I'm saying. You know her.
Who she is?
Somebody named Christy.
Huh?
Somebody named Christy.
Huh?
Somebody named Christy. She know even back here court because she was saying something about she was telling me about your mom and all them.
But look, why they say yeah, when I get here in Canada, I'm trying to see till they pull out the other Lil Woody name and let me go.
Hold on, real quick.
Hello.
Yeah, hold on.
What you doing?
Turn the car sleep.
Hello. Why they say station?
Yeah.
You ain't call Gaither back?
Boy.
Man, see if she gonna answer.
The what?
See if she gonna answer.
You said what?
I'm saying I'm trying to see if she gonna answer, man.
What you mean, text her?
Say yeah, text her right quick.
And say what?
Just like I'm on the phone. ATA can she talk right now?
Hold on. I need to turn that on here.
Hello.
Yeah, I just got that since I was asleep.
Oh, why they say she didn't say she said about the hoe.
Hmm?
She said something about the hoe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I go down there and check. And just like, I tried to get somebody to sign it. But man, then it's Sunday, Woody.
Okay, what they mean?
Oh, you got me to stop on Sunday?
Yeah, she worked.
Hold on.
Hang up. I had maybe something.
Hello.
Oh, I ain't know.
This one's hard, guys. Y'all are asking for translations. There was a ride being arranged. Woody is now talking to someone else.
Hello. Hello. What you say?
I just, why you?
What?
What?
What you say?
Man, I just,
Why wait?
no, you should have been trying to call around.
They saying you trying to help y'all, right?
Okay.
Huh?
She said, okay, what you gonna tell?
Man, call on through it.
They ain't trying to help you.
Huh?
They ain't trying to help you. She trying to talk to you. Hold on.
We have a 3-way call incoming. Shout out to DC. If you got a membership from her, please tell her thank you. She just gifted out 20. Stream sponsor for the afternoon stream. Thank you, sis. Really appreciate you. Please say thank you to her.
All right.
Hey, how you doing? You all right?
Yeah, what's going on with you?
Man, I talked to him yesterday, right?
Who?
Thug him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, he got me and stuff like that.
What, on the bond?
Yeah.
That's all y'all said?
Huh?
That's all y'all said?
Nah, you just like when I get out, they want to talk to me and stuff like that.
What you think that means?
Huh?
What you think that means?
I think he just want me to come back around now.
Like on the up and up, or you trust that?
Yeah, like when I was talking to him on the phone, I just like, we just talking, like his sister on the phone, and he was listening, and then I like, man, tell nigga I love him, this and that, and he was like, yeah, like he really talking, like I was like, all right, then they told my girl to come get some money from him and stuff to get me help.
I mean, but do you believe that?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, he gave her the money.
Oh, word.
Yeah. He didn't give her all. He just gave her like how much? They
Yeah.
How much he gave?
700.
He gave her 700.
Oh, okay. I mean, shit, if you trust it, that's on you. I can't tell you what to do.
So what you think I should do then?
I mean, if you do come around, we talk about what we talk about. So, I mean, just because you get a bond, that don't mean shit gonna go away.
Nah, I ain't saying it's gonna go away, but what I'm saying is, like, man, we were dying there, and man, you were talking, and I was telling you this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I told you help.
Guys, this is getting really good. This is Lil Woody talking on 3-way with Detective Gaither after Thug and the sister call the prior day. Thug ended up giving money to the sister to give to the sister, to the baby mama, Deshaun, for the bond for Lil Woody. So Thug ended up giving them, I think, $700. So he's now on the phone with Detective Gaither, like, hey, he gave me money, so I think, I'm going to bond out. And she's just like, oh, okay, you bonded out. Well, guess what? That doesn't mean that the trouble between us is in settled. If you trust that, then you trust that. But guess what? We talk about what we talk about. So this is interesting. But real quick, I wanted to interject. DC has gifted 40 memberships. It was 20, and then she dropped another 20. Huge sister and contributor to this channel. Thank you so much, DC. Super, super generous of you. Pardon the interruption, guys, but I wanted to make sure DC got her flowers. And if you received one from her, please say thank you. She is amazing. DC, thank you so much. And just wanted to make sure we stopped real quick to celebrate that. Let's keep going, y'all, because this Detective Gaither call sounds interesting.
Let me help you.
Yeah. When you think you're gonna get out?
I gotta go to Henry County because I got hold of them.
Well, the marshal, I'm looking at it now. The marshals got that hold on you to move you.
Huh?
The marshals got a hold on you as well.
For what?
To move you. It's. You remember I told you that they got to get an order signed by a judge to move you, right?
Yeah.
So the marshals, the order is already in there, which means it's kind of almost like a warrant, but it's not a charge. It's just to hold you until they move you. So like I said, they probably won't get to moving you until Monday, Tuesday. But as of right now, it's a marshal's hold on you, which means that you're not going to be able to make a bond because this hold is on you. You already got the Henry County, and then you have the marshal's hold. So if you go bond out, it's going to be bonded out of wherever they move you to, which will probably be city jail.
So right now, I ain't waiting on Henry County to come get.
No, if right now you waiting on the marshal will probably get to you before Henry County.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's probably be Monday or Tuesday that they move you.
But it's the other Lil Woody who they got in Henry County.
I know which Lil Woody it is, but you still got to go through the motions with clearing your name out there, and whatever they send you down there, do whatever, you still gonna have to go down there.
I know what I'm saying. It ain't nothing you can do about it.
I ain't in Henry County. I can't tell them how to run their courts.
No, I'm saying like they said that they called to Atlanta and Atlanta had gave them my name.
Atlanta who? I ain't been at work since shit, what day? Ain't.
So you saying like this, right? If they pay my bond now, I can't go like I ain't waiting on Henry County to come get me. I gotta wait on the marshals to come get me.
You waiting on the marshals. The marshals has a hold. The marshals supersede Henry County. So even if you make the bond, you're not gonna be able to get out. You're gonna have to go wherever the marshals take you.
The Fulton County or the federal?
Huh?
Fulton County marshal or the federal marshal?
The U.S. Marshals is not Fulton County. It's U.S. Marshals.
So they have a hold on me.
The marshals do.
Okay. Cause the son said that they paid the bond last night.
Even if they paid the bond, you're not getting out. Either they're gonna hold you if either the marshals get you or Henry County gets you. More than likely, the marshals gonna get you before Henry County.
Okay, when the marshals come get me, then what?
Then they're gonna take you to another jail.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, I'm waiting on the marshals to come get me, and then when they come get me, then they're gonna take me to another jail. I already bonded out on the charge, so what they got to take me to another jail?
You bonded out on the two charges, the gang charge and the possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. You made the bond, but the hold was already put on you before you made the bond. And even still, we still working on some things, so that doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get out on these charges. You have a hold by the marshals.
I know now. I'm saying, well, I'm just trying to, like, I'm trying to make a big birthday here. I'm trying to also prove to you that, I mean, what we said, I was going to stand up to it.
It just don't work just because you made a bond that you get out of jail, you can go home. It don't work like that. I told you that.
So what, you could add more charges on me?
We're not adding no charges on our shit. Just because you made a bond, which I truly believe you shouldn't have made a bond because the magistrate court judge can't give a bond on a gang charge. And you went before a magistrate court judge.
So that means that they're gonna take the money back away.
I don't know what they're going to do, but you weren't supposed to make a bond on the gang charge.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I understand you on that, but I was just trying to see like what's going on so I can I mean, I want.
Yeah.
When you get a chance, can you just come down and talk to me?
Yeah, like y'all call me on a Sunday. I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, what's tomorrow? Monday.
Yeah.
I try to make it out there tomorrow. If you're not moved tomorrow, we try to come out there. But I'm gonna need a little bit more on them folks.
All right.
To go on.
All right. I need to talk to you about your stuff at home.
All right.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
I love you. I'm serious.
I love you too. You just stupid. All right.
The person you call.
Sorry, I forgot. I was off mute. Yeah. Did y'all hear the last part? So at the end, Detective Gaither is just like, all right, well, after Deshaun does all of that stuff to get the money from Young Thug and his family, get everything transported, he calls Detective Gaither. Detective Gaither's like, it's a weekend, you still gonna get moved anyway. You're going to a different county. There's nothing I can do about it. Woody's like, okay, I got a lot of stuff to talk to you about anyway. And then then Deshaun says, you're just stupid. Like, oh, that was gold. Sorry. Let's keep going.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from
They would pick up the phone.
an inmate at Fulton County Jail. This call is subject to recording and monitoring, and your location information may be collected and used by corrections and law enforcement personnel. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse charges.
For a limited time, visit an inmate from the comfort of your home for only $5. Take advantage of this limited time promotion by going to www.securistech.net and creating a Securus video visitation account today.
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello.
Yeah.
You ain't calling back.
I called Tree.
What you?
He was like, they can't do it. But I was like, I had talked to her yesterday, and they had to be the one that make your bond get so bad. I was telling him what you said on the phone, like how you can't get no bond off the gang charge and all that. But I would act like I was one time to you, like, tell Woody he need to start talking to the police.
Why you telling I was, bro?
What?
Why you telling I was?
And you said why I tell him you was talking to him?
Yeah.
I didn't say you was talking to him. I said I act like I was talking to her on the phone yesterday.
And he said, wait, they can't take my bond away.
Yeah, he was like, they can't take your bond away because the judge didn't see no proper cause for you having a gang charge on you. That's why he gave you a bond. And I was like, I'm gonna call him on three-way, but I was like, when I was telling her, she was like, the U.S. Marshal put a hold on you and stuff like that.
Try to call Gaither.
Hold on. You keep wanting to talk to lady.
Man, hey, I'm trying to see what's going on, man.
All right.
Hey, how you doing, Gaither?
What's up?
What's going on?
What?
I said, what's going on?
No, what's up?
I thought you were going to come talk to me today.
I said I was going to get up there this week. I didn't say that.
Oh, you still know when they going to move me?
I'm not sure. It'll be soon. That's what we hoping for.
Huh?
I said it'll be soon. That's what we hoping for. Like probably what? What's today? Monday.
Yeah.
What I was told was hopefully by Tuesday, but you know, this whole thing with your bond and all that Henry County stuff, some stuff your state level stuff has to be taken care of.
Say it again.
Henry County stuff.
So I want to have to go to Henry County.
I ain't saying you're not going to Henry County. I said you got to take care of that.
So I got to go to Henry County first.
I believe so.
But why did it say my bond was paid? Now they saying I don't have a bond. I can't get my money back.
I don't know. I don't work for the courts. I told you when I talked to you the other day that I believe that bond was mistakenly given to you because a magistrate court judge cannot grant you a bond on the gang charge. You remember me saying that?
So I'm waiting on Henry County to come get me.
I don't know what you're waiting. I don't know what the process is now on who's going to move you first, but you have to take care of that state level stuff first, which would be Henry County.
Oh, I have federal charge on me?
I believe so. I believe so for that gun.
When did they pay them?
Say what now?
I said, when did it come?
Ty.
When did what come?
When they put their charge on me?
Julie, I was
Which
just
charge?
thinking
The
that.
federal charge?
Yeah.
I believe it was Friday. I just found out yesterday.
It ain't nothing I can do. Y'all can't do that.
I mean, it's a process with everything. Like, I'm not going to sit here and promise you, like, you're going to get out of jail next week or in 2 weeks. All that. Like I told you, you get.
So my brother,
like I said, do your brother know what?
That federal put the feds put charge on me.
I'm not talking to nobody about your case, but to you and who you got on the phone. That's up to y'all. Like we don't do that.
I'm saying, so is they trying to work with me though? Is they gonna try to work something out?
I can't say what they gonna do. Like I said, everything that you told us, we want to speak with you again. All of that will be taken into consideration. That's what she told what the ATF agent when we first came in, lady.
Yeah.
That's what we did in the beginning. A lot of what you say will kind of determine your future. That's why you need to.
So if I prove it, then y'all let me have it right.
Are you hearing anything that I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm talking in circles.
Nah, I hear you, but it's confusing.
If you provide us with some things that we can verify, it's not up to us to let you out of jail. That's totally up to the DA's office, all that stuff on what they want to do with you. They do take into consideration if you helped or not. And so,
So I still got state charge and the federal charge?
Yeah, you have the state charge from the Dunbar Center. And then that federal charge is from the gun that was at your house, where they shot a house.
Oh, I have a charge for the Fed put a charge on me for the gun that was at the house.
I believe it was both of them. Dennis, it was both of them? Both guns? Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Real quick, Ty Juliana's right. He's asking Detective Gaither all of these questions that he should be asking an attorney. So, like he should have had an attorney at this point in time, but what did he do? He kept talking to the detective. All of those conversations with the detective never lawyered up at all. Crazy.
For both guns, felon in possession of a firearm on the federal level for both guns. The one at Dunbar Center and the one that was found in the house.
I don't even know nothing about the one that was at the house.
Okay, well, I guess it's Deshaun's then.
I ain't saying it's hard, but I'm just saying. Okay.
What you saying?
It's y'all, so y'all gonna be able to come back and talk to me.
We gonna come back and talk to you, but we trying to look into some other things and stuff that you said. So, like I said, we want to try to get over there this week, but I'm not giving you 100% promise like it's gonna happen like Tuesday or Wednesday. Like I'm not saying that because we do have other shit going on.
So y'all still gonna move me, right?
I'm not talking. Boy, I just said that.
Okay.
I just said you have a hold. You're gonna get moved, but I can't guarantee you that it's gonna happen like today or tomorrow. It's gonna happen soon, as soon as possible. Have you had any problems up there?
Yeah.
Who?
Man, fruit people.
Okay, who? What? Tell me what happened.
I don't know their name.
I said, tell me what happened.
Oh man, niggas just like they gonna get me and stuff like this.
Well, the dudes in the medical unit?
When I came back from cause they came and got me, like APD wanted to talk to me. But I guess they never came, so when they bumped that court, it was true guy right there.
APD wants to come and talk to you when?
The other day, they called me down and said.
I mean, who was supposed to come talk to you?
They said APD gang. They say nothing else. I stayed in the whole tent for like 3 hours and they bumped back up here.
Like I don't know who was coming to speak with you, but yeah, I don't know who was supposed to come down and talk to you, but we working on you. You just have to give us some time. Like we working on it. Don't happen overnight. I'm sure you know that.
Yeah, I know. I just trying to, cause right here, I know what I'm saying. Like what they got me right here, they got me locked down too much, too long. That's why
we work on everything. Like you need to be away from people. If you just said some dudes just said they go get you, but now you're complaining that you locked down most of the day.
I just be want to come out and talk to these son on the phone. They be having me locked down. I can't get out and talk to her on the phone.
Bruh, that's what jail is. You can't control what you want to do in jail. It don't work like that. Okay. It don't. We can't make up their rules at Fulton County. That's what they do.
All right. So you saying that you don't know when they're gonna come get me? I got handle the stuff with Henry County first, right?
Correct. We've been on the phone. We've been trying to find out what's going on. They said you have to handle this Henry County stuff first. So we're trying to get it done. We're trying to figure out what's going on in the time frame. And I'm pretty sure hey buddy, I'm pretty sure you're gonna call me back again probably tomorrow, and hopefully I have an answer for you.
Okay.
All right.
Hey. Hey, Sean.
Wait.
I know, man. This shit just messing me up, man. Hello.
Yeah.
Don't tell me about it, bro.
Don't tell them about what. Why did you keep saying it?
Because, bro, fear.
Yeah, I know that. I've been through that.
You been through that?
Yeah, I told you that man I was told it.
I didn't even know that. Then they come out. It's my gun that was at your house, bro. I ain't know nothing about no gun being at your house. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell going on.
Well, you better find out something, because I ain't going to jail and all that, losing my apartment.
Nah, bro. Man, come on, bro. I never let nobody do nothing to you, bro.
All right.
Listen to me, bro. Yeah, I know you know.
This shit getting on my nerves.
What you want me to start calling you then?
Just the whole situation getting on my nerves.
I'm saying, so you want me to start calling you?
I'm gonna say stop calling me.
You see why it's like getting on your nerve. I need your help, bro. Like,
cause it is like you.
All right, Deshaun. I won't call them, bro. Like, I mean,
I'm gonna say stop calling me.
You saying this shit getting on your nerve and all this, like?
Yeah, about the whole situation, about what you got going on. Like the shit you do just be stupid.
Deshaun, I ain't did, man. You know I have. It just listen to me. Listen to me. Like I told you from the beginning, bro. I just fuck what it takes, bro. You know what I mean? I don't care what I had to do. Them folks give me a chance to be there with you on the baby. I'm gonna take that chance to be there with you.
What chance they give you though? Cause you telling them shit, and then somebody's up to behave. So what chance they give you?
Listen, she said once they find out that I ain't lying, no telling the truth, then they gonna help. They the police. They don't have to help. They ain't got to lie to me. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, all right, well, man, you right. That's you. That's your whatever you got going on.
I'm saying, so you what you want me to do? Just go ahead, go down for something. I ain't hell no.
Who said go down for something? But
this.
Real folks not even supposed to help you.
That's what I'm telling you. Don't let nobody find out. Like, if anybody asks about me, they'll be like, I got a hold of Henry County. You feel what I'm saying? You hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody asks anything, I'm waiting on Henry County. Don't tell nobody, man. Go there. Listen,
Yeah.
like you said, bro, if I set them up or whatever, bro, they gonna let me go. So that's all I gotta do. So just keep it between me and you.
Yeah, you can't even get out, too, though.
The
These folks putting hoes on you from everywhere. And you keep, from all you gotta do is get out. You ain't getting out. They keep doing everything so you can stay in jail.
They gonna let me out. They gonna let me out till they sell. They just gotta, what they doing now, they make sure I ain't lying. They make sure I'm telling them the truth about what's going on. So when they see that, they gonna film. But look, do what I need you to do. I need you to call that money back and try to get that money back and get that money back and put some money on the to the baby card, man. I mean, make sure you put some on the phone. Just hold the money until I can't tell you what to do with it, okay?
You have 1 minute left.
You heard me?
Yeah.
How much money you put on the phone?
$20. And my daddy gonna give me some money for a party, too.
Who is?
My daddy.
Alright, I love you, bro, okay?
Yeah, I love you, too.
But I'm gonna call you back about in a minute. I'm just to try to goddamn calm down.
You can call somebody else.
My mom, I ain't got no minutes on the phone.
All right.
I'm gonna call you right back though, bro. I promise I am, bro. I gotta go, man. I gotta go in the room and just thank myself, man. I can't believe you got me in that much trouble. I love you, okay?
Yeah, I love you too.
Just calm down, man. Everything gonna work out. I ain't did nothing so bad. I mean, I just gotta do what I gotta do to get out.
All right.
I'm gonna call you back, Jam Salon. Keep it on. What
Yeah. Yeah.
The call.
Now,
here we
again,
go.
Mr. Copeland, this call, did you hear when you told Deshaun they have to make sure that I'm not lying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And again, this is what you told to your child's mother, correct?
Right.
And the day that you were talking about was the police, correct?
Right.
All right. And these two calls with Gaither, these calls were after the call that you made with Max and Thug on the phone. You shrugged your shoulders. Is that you saying you don't know?
Yeah, I don't know when.
Okay. And the call with Max, did you hear when she said we killed Nut?
She didn't say we killed Nut.
Okay.
She said they saying that.
She did.
Is the we YSL?
No.
Who is the we?
SL.
I'm asking you.
I ain't telling. I don't know.
Now,
You about to snap.
Mr. Copeland, you've heard Detective Gaither in the interview say that we had to verify what you were telling them. Did you hear Detective Gaither say that in the interview multiple times?
Mm-hmm.
You shook that, yes?
Yes.
And did you also hear her say that on this second jail call that she had to verify what you told her?
I guess.
All right. Now, is I guess yes, no, did you hear it?
If you heard it, then shit, I don't know.
I'm asking you, did you hear it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in the June 10th interview, did you hear when you told the detectives that Thug rented the vehicle from the Atlanta airport?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's already been admitted as State's Exhibit 332Y. Now, looking at State's Exhibit 332Y, do you see on here where it says Hertz rental record?
I can't read.
Okay, so you can't see anything on that page?
I can't read.
Okay. Do you see the name Jeffrey Williams?
Point it out for me.
Okay. If you turn to the back, do you see where it says Jeffrey Williams?
I can't read.
Do you know your numbers?
Yeah, I know my numbers.
Okay, do you see where it says 2014 next to vehicle?
You say what about?
Do you see where it says 2014?
About the year?
Yes.
I see 2014, but it's with some more numbers. I mean, some letters.
Okay. What's the letters?
What you mean?
You said you see 2014 with some other letters. What are the letters?
CORV.
Okay. And then what's the letters next to that?
2014.
No, what are the letters? So after CORV, what's the next letter?
After what?
After the V, what is the next letter?
Is
Okay.
TINGRAY.
All right. And we can scroll
Right.
down. And we can stop. I'm going to start reading where it says rental location. You see where it says rental location?
Now, show me.
Do you see right here? Fourth line, where it says RENTAL. Do you see those letters?
REF.
REN.
Yeah.
TAL.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you see the other word that starts with the letter L?
It said 1, 2. I see it right there, right there, right there.
All right. Do you see where it says L? You see the letter L?
Bill?
Yes.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. And does that say LOCATION? Do you know that to say location?
I guess.
All right. And do you see Atlanta? You know how to spell Atlanta?
I see it right there.
All right. Hartsfield International.
If that's what it say.
Okay. Do you know that to be the Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport?
Yes, I know where the airport is.
And is that where you told police that Mr. Williams rented first a Corvette? Do you recall hearing that in the interview?
I guess.
I guess you heard it?
Yes.
All right. And do you see that same rental word? Do you see time?
Yes.
Okay. And do you see that reads January 2nd, 2015? You're shaking your head?
Yes.
All right. And does it say at 9:08 p.m.?
Yes.
All right. I want to go down 2 more where it says return time. Do you see that?
Yes.
And does that say January 9th, 2015? At 9:13 p.m.?
That's what it say.
Okay. Now, in the interview, did you recall hearing yourself tell the detective that initially he rented a Corvette?
Yes.
All right. And that he initially rented the Corvette from the airport?
Yes.
And that he actually had to return that Corvette earlier, and then he got the Infinity. Do you remember telling the police that?
Yes.
All right. I'm now going to show you what's already been admitted as State's Exhibit 334Y. We're going to start at the top. Does that spell HERTZ?
Yes.
Okay. Have you heard of Hertz rental car?
Yes.
All right. Now, underneath that, do you see the letters JEFFREY
Yes.
and WILLIAMS?
Yes.
They're Jeffrey Williams.
Yes.
All right. Next to that, do you see the letters VEHICLE?
Yes.
Sorry, slow down. Sorry. Next to that, do you see the numbers 2014
Yes.
Q50?
Yes.
If you can scroll down to the bottom. On the bottom, do you see the words, again, rental location
Yes.
and Atlanta Hartsfield International Airport?
Yes.
Right. Do you see the rental time 1/7/2015?
Yes.
And the time is 8:34 p.m.
Yes.
And then do you see the return time supposed to be 1:12:15
Yes.
at 8:30 p.m.?
He's just saying yes.
Yes.
Okay. And did you in the same
He's fed up. He's gonna keep saying yes. He's gonna snap. He does this when he's about to snap.
interview on June 10th tell the police that you went with Thug to the airport when he got the Q50 or the Infinity?
Yes.
And would you agree with me that January 7th, 2015 is before January 9th, 2015?
Huh?
Would you agree that January 7th, 2015 is before January 9th, 2015?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Now, in the interview, do you also remember telling the detectives that Thug was in the Infinity and the cars were at the gas station?
Here it comes.
When the police questioned me back in whatever time they questioned me, they locked me up and forget what I said in the interviews. I made it up. And when I say I made it up, I'm not saying I made everything up. What I'm saying is I took from what I know personally and put it with other stuff.
Mix it.
And what I'm telling you is, I'm not about to say nothing to tell on myself. Like I told you in the back, I was going through a phase in my life. The police kept locking me up. I was trying to be there for my baby mama and my child. And I was going through a dark phase in my life. I have sat right here and told you over and over and over. I'm telling you again today. I'm going to tell you every time you keep asking me a question, because if you want the truth, I'm telling you the truth.
Okay. So my question to you,
And I'm not done talking because you keep asking me,
Oh.
and I keep telling you I made these things up.
Oh.
You're trying to make it seem like I was telling the truth about what I said, and I'm telling you I wasn't. And you're sitting right here, keep asking me. I'm tired of it. Keep telling you that. You keep going back to interviews I told police. You're playing the cards. Each one contradict each other. If I was working with the police and I was scared as I pretend to be, I would have been in protected custody. I'm in the streets every day. All the people I'm afraid of is y'all. Y'all sitting right here, locking me up, knowing I'm lying, trying to make me do what y'all want me to do. I'm tired of it. Y'all can leave me alone at this point. Y'all bringing me here every day. I don't get no sleep. Every time I gotta go to court, I stay up all night. My brain is in overdrive. Like, y'all doing too much, bro. Like, come on now, y'all gonna do the law, do it the right way. Leave me alone. I made it up. I'm telling y'all, Lil D told me to say this. You hear the call, I'm mad at Lil D because he wouldn't say what I want him to say. So what?
So, okay, so Little Woody just went on a rant there. Look at the court reporter. She's like, boy, if you don't be respectful in this courtroom, but let's keep going.
Are you finished?
No, I'm just getting started.
Okay, well, let me ask you this question. In the interview, did you hear when you told the detectives that Thug was in the Infinity and the cars were at the gas station?
I tell you anything to get them off of me.
That's not my question. Did you hear when you said that in the interview?
Yes, I said it, but it's not the truth.
All right. I'm going to show you what's already been admitted as State's Exhibit 292Y. Do you see the video on the bottom that says camera 10?
I don't recall.
I'm asking you to look at what's on the screen.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, do
Oh,
you see
Lord.
it now?
I see somebody with a yellow and black jacket, somebody with a yellow on and somebody with black on and another person.
Okay. Is that a gas station?
Huh?
Is that a gas station?
Shit, look like it.
All right. Now I'm going to start playing this video at 18:41:56.
That actually was thunder, guys. YSL Luna broke into the office because it scared her.
And I'll pause right here. In the interview, did you recall telling the police that some people were in a Bonneville at the gas station?
You're not gonna get no confession out of me.
I'm not getting up. I'm asking you, did you hear when you told police that in the interview?
I had enough time to get the story together.
My question for you is, did you hear when you said that in the interview?
I had enough time to tell the police anything. With no disrespect to you, but Ms. Hilton, you are running my nerves through the roof. I keep telling you, leave me alone.
No, look.
Yes or no? Did you hear when you told the detectives in the interview that they had a Bonneville at the gas station?
Yes.
All right. You can keep playing, please.
I hope I don't lose power, y'all.
Judge, I can use the restroom.
No, not right now.
Woody is.
Do you see the person walking?
I see somebody walking.
Say Yak? I think that's Yak Gotti, guys.
And we're gonna pause and we're gonna go to camera 2. And we'll pause. Is that Yak Gotti?
Yeah, blow it up. I can't see.
Can you go in?
I can't say for 100% facts if this him.
Does that look like him?
I can't say for a fact if this him. It's blurry. It's right here in my face. It's blurry.
Keep playing.
Everybody in here can see the same thing I see.
All right. Pause. Or we can go back. Looking at that view, does that look like Yak Gotti?
Yes.
All right. Now we're going to go to camera 10 at 19:16:17. We're gonna go to camera 11 first and 19:16:12. Well, go back. Does that look like the Infinity that you rented with Thug at the airport on January 7th?
I can't see. Gotta blow it up. Is that blown up enough or we need to zoom in more? No, they don't look like it. They look like an Impala.
That looks like an Impala to you. All right. Now we'll keep playing. We're gonna keep playing. Do you see that same individual with the black coat walking to their car?
I see somebody right there, but I can't say, I can't really see who it is.
All right. We're gonna go back to camera 10. Start at 19, 16, 17.
Can you blow it up?
Yes. Did you see the person in the black coat walking? Or do you need me to
It's not
start?
the one right here by the car?
We'll go back for you. Do you see the individual with the black coat getting out the driver's seat?
Yeah, I just seen it.
All right. And do you see him walking towards the gray vehicle?
Trying to stand in the driver's side?
Want to go back again? We're going to pause right here. Keep playing. Pause. Do you see the person getting out of the driver's side door by the car closest to the pump?
Yes.
All right. And now we're going to keep playing. I want you to watch that individual. And we're going to pause. And we're going to go back to camera 11. Do you see that same image that was just in that black coat walk towards this gray vehicle?
Hey, I supposed to know they're the same person.
I think this is the night of the murder.
Keep on playing. Starting at 1916. This is camera number 11.
This is the night of the murder, guys. Sorry, y'all, something's going on over here. Let me stop sharing for a second and share again. Okay, sorry about that.
Do you see the gray vehicle pull off?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Now, in the interview, you also talked about Nard and Little D from Mechanicsville getting out of the Dodge Nitro and getting into your car. Do you recall hearing that on the interview?
I recall telling you that I lied.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's already been admitted as State's Exhibit 23CC. Is this the picture of Nard that they showed you in the interview room?
I don't remember what picture they showed me. I can't recall what picture they showed me.
Is this the Nard that you were talking about getting into your car?
I lied when I said no, I got in my car.
Is this Nard? Is this the Nard you were lying on?
I know him. I know his name to be Nord.
Now, you also talked about them getting out of a Dodge Nitro. Do you remember hearing yourself say that in the interview?
I probably did.
All right. I'm going to show you what's already been admitted State Exhibit 22CC. Looking at 22CC, do you see the white vehicle to the top left-hand side of the screen?
At the gas station?
at the gas station?
Yeah, I see it.
Is that the Dodge Nitro that belongs, does that look like the Dodge Nitro that OG Bentley owned?
Shit, I don't,
Does it look like the Dodge Nitro that Demikian and NAR got out of on June 10, 2015?
I can't tell this. I can't tell what kind of car that is.
Now I'm going to show you what's already been admitted, State's Exhibit 10cc. Is that OG Bentley?
I don't know him.
Okay. Is that not the same person as you said got rid of all the guns in the car on the night of Donovan Thompson's murder?
I'm good at lying. Very good at it.
All right. Do you know if OG Bentley back in 2015 lived off of Oak Drive?
I don't know him.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Copeland, after you were arrested in June of 2015, you went to the feds for 5 years, correct?
Correct.
And after that, when you were released from the feds, you came back to Atlanta, correct?
Right.
Now, in October of 2021, you were arrested on traffic violations and possession of a gun, correct?
There's some charges y'all put on me.
Okay. So you were arrested?
Y'all put them on me?
Okay, so yes, you were arrested?
Yes.
All right. And after you were arrested, you were brought to the Atlanta Police Department headquarters?
Right.
Okay. And at the headquarters, you were placed in the interview room?
Right.
And during that interview, did you speak with Investigator Viverito?
Right.
And at other times, did you speak with an Investigator Flores and an Investigator Kettle?
Right.
All right.
Yeah, why don't we actually take a restroom break?
Guess what we got? We got TiVo time. We have TiVo time. TiVo time.
Bring to the court's attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what's up?
Thank you, Your Honor. I had the opportunity to have a conversation with the state just right at the break.
Right.
We did agree that they're not going to go into certain parts of the interview from October 27, 2021 with Mr. Kenneth Copeland. However, I do believe that they are intending to ask Mr. Copeland on the witness stand about some alleged plot to murder Shell Kell, if you would. And I believe that there's going to be some line of questioning that's going to be directed to Mr. Huey or concerning Mr. Huey.
Okay.
And I'm concerned, Your Honor, that that particular line of question, first of all, it's not in any overt act that's been listed in the indictment. It's not a count in the indictment. It's not been listed in any type of intrinsic act that they're trying to get into. So I'm going to ask the court to weigh in on this one with respect to it being a 403 issue for the court to consider. It's going to be hard for us to even if I cross-examine him and say, hey, you know anything about this? I told you I lie. I told you I lie. But it's been said, and there's no way for me to be able to cross him on that other than just to ask him about it. The jury will have already heard that information come out, and there's just no foundation for me to be able to delve into this particular witness if they ask him, well, did you try to talk Mr. Huey out of this or out of that particular act? So, Your Honor, I believe based upon that information that the state is telling me that they may get into, I don't believe that there's no real foundation to get into it because I can't do anything with that particular questioning other than ask this witness who we've already seen, doesn't recall, doesn't remember, so forth and so on.
So, Ms. Hilton, what is it that you would potentially be eliciting from Mr. Copeland?
So let me give some context. So in October of 2021, specifically October 27th, 2021, Mr. Copeland was arrested on traffic violations and a gun charge. When he, after being arrested, he was brought to the Atlanta Police Department headquarters and Mirandized and interviewed. In the course of that interview, he was trying to get out of jail. So he told the police he had information for them that would be helpful to them. He proceeds to tell them about a potential plot that was going to happen that evening to kill Shell Kel at a club called Diamonds. I think it might be called Diamonds of Atlanta or Diamonds, which is off of Northside Drive. He tells the police that he did not want to go into full details about what he knew.
Thank you,
because he was
California.
concerned that the police would not help him out because he reverts back to 2015, advising that he had given the information in 2015 and the police did not help him. So he was willing to call the people who might be involved in this potential plot to kill Shell Kel on FaceTime and let those individuals kind of talk about the plot in front of the police. The individuals that he was going to call, eventually he ended up saying it was going to be Quay, and we believe that to be Marquavius Huey, and someone that he said was 44 Savage, who was DeLevante Fleetwood. You know, he talked about what he could do. You know, you could set me up in a room, I'll call him on FaceTime. And then he proceeded to let the police know that he's advised Quay on several occasions that he shouldn't do things for Thug, that Thug wasn't going to help him out, and that this wasn't, you know, this is not something he should do. Eventually, nothing happened. Nothing happened to Shell Kel in that evening, but.
And was there a FaceTime call in the midst of his interview?
No, they did not do the FaceTime call during the midst of the interview.
And so what's the point of eliciting all of this?
The point to elicit was that he was willing to give up information again about a plot that he was aware of. Again, this plot to have the rival person that we've been talking about for a number of months, Shell Kel, to be killed, which I think is relevant because, again,
do you have some other evidence that there was a plot that evening to kill Shell Kel?
I believe, and I'll have to confirm with Investigator Viverito, that there was some information that Shell Kel was having an event at that club.
Okay,
That's about it.
About as far as that goes. I think 403 is going to keep that out.
Okay. Can I go into the fact that Mr. Copeland wanted to advise Quay, not necessarily about not doing this particular act, but the fact that he wants to advise Quay of not hanging with Thug, to not fall into his trap. He says that at some point Quay would be willing to do anything for Thug, and he's trying to advise him against that.
Sure.
Because I think that that is important, especially given his whole testimony here that he lied on Thug, he did all these things. I think it's important that he's advising another YSL member later on, years later, not to do what he's done or not to fall into the same trap that he's done. And then we do have evidence of Mr. Huey being willing to do anything for Thug. We have his text messages in which he's communicating with Thug saying,
all right, give me a minute.
Judge, just real briefly, just on that same point that the court has just ruled on, I just want to add that during that interview, Your Honor, there was no first and last name of a Marquavius Huey. It was just a Quay. And then secondly, Your Honor, there was never any photographic process where Viverito says, hey, is this the Quay you're talking about here? So we can be clear what Quay, which Quay. So that's also in the interview. There's nothing to say that they're actually referring to Marquavius Huey.
In the interview, Your Honor, she does talk about Quay and where he is from. And he says Quay, he's known him for a long time. He's from Jonesboro South. And I think Investigator Viverito will be able to testify when she comes that the Quay that she was referencing was Marquavius Huey, and it wasn't Quarmavius Nichols, it was Quay. And we have pictures and photographs of Marquavius Huey and Kenneth Copeland together. And then we also have incidents, they're not going to come in now, But in 2020, with Copeland and Marquavius Huey and Tanquarius Mender getting into conflict with some.
I assume you have some kind of evidence that Mr. Huey is from the Jonesboro area and that Mr. Nichols is not, such that when Detective Viverito says, you know, Quay from the Jonesboro area, that triggers to Mr. Copeland, oh yeah, Mr. Huey, not Mr. Nichols, or
there's no indication that Mr. Copeland knows Quarmavius Nichols. I don't have any.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they're all co-conspirators together.
Correct. But Mr.
Allegedly.
Copeland was in custody a good number of the time when Quarmavius Nichols.
All right, so I think that'll be able to be cleared up. So yeah, it's, if you want to add, you know, elicit that Mr. Copeland, at least in this interview at some point, whether he did or not, says that he did advise Quay not to do things for Thug, that's fine.
Okay, and then Your Honor, as it relates to the other point, and I understand, of course, ruling on the alleged plot, I will also say that Detective Viverito advised that they did send Mark Eunice up to the club to prevent anything from occurring.
Okay, anything which maybe was going to happen and maybe nobody on earth had planned. So, okay, that's great. Thanks for clarifying that for the record, Mr. Harvey.
But then do we get a instruction at this particular point if it comes in that it is not Mr. Nichols?
No, and if either of you want to ask, if any of y'all want to ask him, well, what Quay do you think we were talking about there? You can.
Thank you. Your Honor.
I mean, I don't know who it was.
I mean, the state is affirmatively saying that it is not Mr. Nichols. So I don't think it's my obligation to get up and say, hey, it's not Mr. Nichols, with Mr. Copeland, who has got nothing to do with Mr. Nichols. If we all agree that it's not Mr. Nichols, then I think that should be expressed at this particular time.
If I get to that line of questioning, I don't even know if at this point, Mr. Copeland is going to, where we're going to go with this line of questioning, if he's going to respond. I do have a picture of him, Quay, Marquavius Huey, and Tanquarius Mender that I intend to introduce through him.
Okay, well, you can, if you can say, hey, when you and the detective were talking about Quay, is this the Quay you meant? I have no idea what he's going to say, but.
Correct. I mean, so.
Okay. All right, yes, sir.
Your Honor, the volley that just occurred, that is commenting on Mr. Williams' future dangerousness. It is asking Mr.
Again,
Copeland.
it's not going to come in.
Okay, the question, I misunderstood. I thought you said that Mr. Copeland could be asked that he gave advice to Mr. Huey to stay away from Mr. Williams, that don't commit crimes for Mr. Williams.
Don't commit crimes for Mr. Williams. I did not understand that to be what he had said, but thanks for the clarification. Let's make sure. When you're talking about that part of the interview, what exactly is being said?
Come on, Simone.
So in the interview, Your Honor, I have Mr. Copeland telling the detectives, I mean, I ain't got no reason to lie. You know what I mean? I told Quay time after time, hey man, stop being stupid. I mean, like, you tripping and you dumb as hell, bro. I tell him time after time, after time, after time. We had a conversation last night. I mean, he is referencing doing things for Thug. Like that's kind of what the gist of why he's telling Quay, don't be stupid, don't do these things for, can't say. specifically, and this is the part that you ruled out, Your Honor, is that
What we don't need to talk
Copeland-
about the part where I ruled out. I'm
Right, so-
talking about the parts that might still be in that you just referenced for me. Do you want to, do I have a copy of this transcript so that I can look at it? I don't think so, but do you want to hand it up to me and say, I'm planning to elicit or potentially elicit pages, you know, whatever it is, 250
Lord.
through 260, or I'll take a quick look. Or Mr. Nichols is, sorry, Mr. Steele, is that part in? I'm kind of working from a deficit here since I don't have the statement in front of me. But y'all all do, so.
The scrambling and the scraping. Scraping and scrambling.
Yeah, may I approach?
You may.
Of October 2021.
All right, where am I supposed to be looking?
So on page 112. Starting at line 8, it says,
You don't have to read it to me. I have it in front of me now.
but some of it's unintelligible, so I was gonna.
Oh. But it's not actually unintelligible. You know what it's going to say?
Yes.
Okay.
So starting at line 8, it says, but Quay, he tells me every single thing. And then there is an and then everything else. Sure, I'm sorry. On page 112, line 8, it says, but Quay, he tells me every single thing. And then line 10 says, and then line 12 is Kenneth Copeland. Most of it you can read, Your Honor.
So are any of the unintelligibles don't commit crimes for thug or something to that effect or something really close to that? Or they just, man, stop doing stuff for him?
It's generally not to do stuff and not to be a gopher for thug.
I haven't heard the word gopher
All
in
right,
a long time.
Mr. Steele, I mean, you've, I'm sure, listened to it. Do you believe there to be something that
Gopher.
comes too dangerously close to what you would object to?
Yes, but I don't object to the gopher. If that's how it comes out through investigative viverito, that's fine, but I don't believe that's the spirit of what they're talking about.
The specific thing that he was referencing was what you just kept out, which is it was Copeland's assertion that Thug wanted Quay and 44 Savage to kill Shell Cal. That part is out. Outside of that, what Copeland is telling Viverito is that he was advising Quay not to be stupid, not to do stuff for him, not to do those things for him. But the only specific thing that she referenced was Thug wanting Quay and 44 Savage to kill Shell Cal. And he also
44
says
Savage.
at some point in the interview that Thug wants Shell Cal dead. I mean, along the lines of what you just said, I wasn't going to go into that, but this is what Copeland is saying, that Thug isn't going to stop. Thug is not going to stop until Shell Cal is dead. I mean, those are things that he says, but given what you're just ruling, I wasn't going to ask him those specific things.
Okay, well, that wasn't my ruling, but here you go. So it does not sound like that's going to come out. Somebody hand us back. All right, we somewhat clear?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. All right, we ready to get Mr. Copeland back in and the jury out?
All right, let's bring little Woody back. in.
Yes, okay.
Hopefully he doesn't snap this time. And I know I got some super chats to read, guys. I'll get them in a second. Just want to make sure we get through this. But in the meantime, California Grown, thank you so much, sis. Full Drinking and Half Thinking has become y'all's stream sponsor. No comment, no question, pure love of the game. I'll read those in a bit. And then Saya, I think you have one that came in twice, but I will read them shortly. Here he is, guys. He's back. Hopefully he does not snap again. Sammy thinks that he will. He probably will. Jury's coming in, guys. I'll skip this part so we don't have to wait. There you go, Mike. There it is. Just for you. And then Dell is a fan too, it looks like.
Permission to approach, Your Honor?
You may.
I'm gonna show you what's been marked as 378 YF1. Tell me, do you see yourself in that picture?
Yeah.
You also see Investigator Viverito in that picture?
Yeah.
And do you see a date on that picture at the top?
Yeah.
Is it October 27th, 2021?
Yeah.
And do you recall that being the interview that you had after you were arrested in October 2021?
Yeah.
Your Honor, this time the state would like to tender State's Exhibit 378 YF1 into evidence.
Okay. Is that what you mean? Just the photograph?
For right now, just the
All right,
photograph.
that's admitted.
Now, in this interview, do you remember your interview or speaking with Investigator Viverito?
Yes.
All right. In that interview, did you talk to Investigator Viverito about information that you gave back in 2015?
I talked to her about a lot. I can't recall exactly.
Okay. Do you remember being concerned about helping the police out in this interview because you didn't think the police helped you out back in 2015?
Why does it keep doing
Yes.
this? Okay. Oh my.
And isn't it true in this 2021 interview, you did not think that police helped you when you told them about everything that happened with Nuts murder?
Well, I knew they weren't gonna help me out, because they knew I was lying. They just were going along with me, you know what I mean, thinking I was gonna fall for it.
Isn't it true that you believed in this interview that after you told police about Nuts murder, you were tortured?
You know, I ain't never been tortured.
Okay. Isn't that what you told Detective Viverito in this October 2021 interview?
You watch my interviews, you're gonna see I'm always playing like on the victim. I'm always talking about what people did to me. I'm never talking about what I did back to people.
Okay. I'm asking you, did you tell Investigator Viverito in this October 21 interview that you felt as though you were tortured because tell Investigator Viverito that you felt that you were tortured because you talked about Donovan Thomas's murder?
I probably told her that I was, like I told you, they got me again. Handcuffs on my wrist. It's time for me to work my magic.
Ooh, magic. Is that the mixing? Does the mixing has
Did you also in this interview felt as though back in 2015, you told them everything that you knew about Donovan Thomas, but no one helped you out?
If I had any truth to speak about 2015, we wouldn't be doing this today.
Okay. Isn't it true that in this October 2021 interview, you told Investigator Rito, I gave y'all the information, and what did that do for me? Nothing, man.
Yeah, I said it.
Now, back in 2021, did you still believe that Thug was concerned that you were talking to the police?
I never had no belief about Thug being concerned about me talking to the police. It's just something I told the police. If I made the police believe that me and Thug was at it, they're more likely to think that, okay, they went it for exactly what I wanted them to go for.
Is it true that you thought that Thug wanted you dead in 2021 because you were talking to the police?
No. If I feel like somebody wanted me dead, I'd be on them.
Isn't it true that Investigator Viverito in this 2021 interview asked, he wants you dead. Your response is, yo, you didn't know that. And she says that, why would he want you? And your response was, and she said, why would he want you dead? And your response is, because of this, because sitting here talking to y'all.
Well, I'm not even gonna do it to you. I tell the police anything.
Now, with Investigator Viverito, that wasn't your first time meeting Investigator Viverito, correct?
No, it was.
Okay, she was your probation officer, correct?
Nah, she wasn't my probation officer.
How long had you known Investigator Viverito in this interview?
From when she was a probation officer.
From when she was a probation officer. And at any point in time, was she your probation officer?
Can you say it again?
At any point in time, was she ever your probation officer?
Shit, you might well say it. She always after me.
Okay. And about how long in this interview had you known Investigator Viverito? In October of 2021, about how long had you known her?
I don't keep up with it.
Okay. Had you known her for more than a year?
Yeah.
More than 2?
I did 51 months in the feds. I've been knowing her before. I think before I went to the feds. I don't know when I first.
Hey, I'm sorry, did you say you knew her before you went to the feds?
I've been knowing about her.
Okay. Now, isn't it true, back in 2021, did you talk to a number of your friends on FaceTime?
Nothing I said before y'all brought me in this courtroom in the past was the truth. Besides the little pieces that I tried to finesse the police with to get off of me.
So when you were speaking with Investigator Viverito in this October 2021 interview, are you saying that nothing you said in here was true?
I ain't said it. You trying to make it seem like I'm saying the whole interview is not true. What I'm saying is, to convince them, you got to tell them a little bit what you think they know. And look, I'm not about to go back and forth with you. I mean, like.
So I'm asking a very specific question. In the October 2021 interview, are you saying that you were telling Investigator Viverito what she wanted to hear as well?
I don't recall.
Now, during the course of this interview, did you speak with Investigator Viverito about Quay?
I don't recall.
Okay. And I want to show you. Permission to approach her?
You may.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as Exhibit 398Y. Do you recognize who's in State's Exhibit 398Y? Do you recognize the people in that picture?
Yes.
Okay. Who is in that picture?
Me and Quay.
Okay. Do you recognize the other individual?
I can't see her face.
Okay. Do you recognize the Instagram name Stunner_60?
I don't keep up with people's Instagram.
Okay. Do you know that to be another Nard Tinquarius Mender?
I know another nerd.
Did you know him to have an Instagram name of Stunna?
I don't keep up with people's social media.
Okay. And looking at 398Y, can you tell if that other person is Nard, the other Nard that you know?
Yeah.
Yes, that's him.
I don't know.
You're right. This time to say like Tender Stacy said 398Y into evidence.
Admitted.
All right.
I think he's gonna snap again. I know Vita. He had a good weekend.
Now, back in
Instagram.
2021 or 2020, did you have the Instagram name of 725_Woody?
That what it looked like.
So is that your Instagram handle?
I had so many Instagram pages.
Let me ask you this. If you had so many, is your birthday July 25th?
For sure.
And they call you Woody, correct?
They call me who?
Woody. Woody.
Who? I can't hear you.
Woody.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. Is this a picture that you posted on your Instagram page?
What you mean?
Is that a post that you made on your Instagram page? The 725 Woody. God bless you.
Give me some money.
Give me some money.
Is this that picture that is posted as a 725
I don't remember posting this picture.
Oh, we're going back. We're going
taking
back.
a picture like this.
We're going back. That was just
Yeah.
shenanigans.
Now, back in 2021 or 2020, did you have the Instagram name of 725_Woody?
That what it looked like.
So is that your Instagram handle?
I had so many Instagram pages.
Let me ask you this. If you had so many, is your birthday July 25th?
For sure.
And they call you Woody, correct?
They call me who?
Woody. Woody.
Who? I can't hear you.
Woody.
Okay.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right. Is this a picture that you posted on your Instagram page?
What you mean?
Is that a post that you made on your Instagram page? The 725 Woody. God bless you.
Give me some money. What you say?
Is this that picture that is posted that says 725 Woody?
I don't remember posting this picture.
Okay. Do you remember taking a picture like this?
You said tit?
Do you remember taking a picture with like this?
Oh yeah, I remember this picture.
Okay. And in this picture, who's all in the picture?
You just said Quay and Art.
Okay, but the picture wasn't on the screen. So is Quay the person with the green sweatshirt around his waist?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a yes for the record?
Yes.
Okay. And are you the one person in the middle with the pink hoodie?
And Noah with the blue.
Okay, thank you. And if I want to go down, and does the caption say 3 of a kind? And it tags Quay and it tags Stunna with a green heart emoji and a green snake. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. And it says, I am the streets, out now on all platforms. Does that say that?
I guess.
Okay, what is I am the streets?
Yeah, ask who made that caption.
Isn't that you who made the caption?
No, I just told you that. I remember the picture, but I didn't post it. I don't know nothing about it.
Oh my God.
Okay. So 725_Woody.
I also have other people post on my page, my manager.
Did you have a song or an album out called I Am the
I
Streets?
said other people had posted on my page, so they could have posted it.
And I'm asking you, have you had an album or something called I Am the Streets?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you. Now, In this interview, did you ever talk to Investigator Viverito about conversations you had with Thug about that the police were going to be watching him?
I don't recall. You said I had, can you say that again?
Sure. Back in 2021, did you ever have conversations with Thug about the police telling Thug that the police were going to get him?
So you saying in 2021, I told Thug that the police was gonna get him?
Do you recall ever having any conversations with Thug saying that the police were going to get him?
I thought you said I was concerned about him killing me.
That's not my question. My question
I'm
to
just
you-
saying, if I'm concerned about him killing me from 2015, why would I be around him in 2021?
So is your testimony today that you don't recall having any conversations with Thug about the police going to get him?
Now, my testimony today is that when investigators get to me, I'm trying to convince them that I'm around him and that I can tell them stuff that make them think that I'm right there and I know what I'm talking about. That's proof of, like I said, me making things up.
Okay. So do you recall in this same October 2021 interview telling Investigator Viverito, I go around Thug, I hear him talk stupid, I tell him they're going to get you. Investigator Viverito says, you said what? You said, I told them they're going to get you. She said, who, Thug? You said, yeah, I told him. Investigator Viverito says, like the police? And you said, yeah, I said they're going to get you. I said, all that shit you're doing, they're going to get you. And what does he say? He says, shit, like I know. And Investigator Viverito asked, so you don't care? And you said, no, he don't. Do you recall having that conversation with Investigator Viverito?
I probably did tell her that, but I was just stating it to you so that you can see that, you know, well, like I was telling you, like I'm just making it up as I go.
Okay. And that did you also go and tell Investigator Viverito that you told Thug, I said you put all this stuff in your songs, they're going to be watching you for 5, 6, 7 years. I told them that they're going to be watching you.
I haven't had no dealings with Thug once I got the feds. So when they got me again, back to the routine, put the blame on Thug, y'all let me go.
And you keep saying you put the blame on Thug. What blame did you put on Thug?
Whatever convinced the police that let me go that day, they come look for me tomorrow. I don't care as long as I get away that day. That's all that matters. So they're gonna sit here and keep thinking they're gonna get some type of information out of me. Okay. I'm a spinner.
Did you?
But Troy just took me out. I almost choked on my coffee. That was hilarious, Troy.
You realize in all your interviews, you were the person who brings up Thug first?
Because he's a bigger fish than me.
Now, do you specifically remember what it is that you would make up on Thug?
Whatever came up, whatever the police could say, they could have said breaking in cars. Whatever they wanted, not saying breaking in cars, but whatever to convince them that I helped them for them to let me go, I would have said it.
So in that case, why didn't you tell the police that Thug killed Nut?
Because the police weren't gonna go for that. You gotta be more specific. You gotta be realer than that. You gotta convince them. You gotta make them feel like you really telling them. They know this man if he kill nobody. That would have been stupid for me to go in there and say Thug killed him.
Okay. You said that you never talked to Thug after you left the feds. Did you ever talk with Dolly?
No. Hey, I don't know. What you mean? When I got out?
Yes.
I can't recall. I can't recall. But I never talked to Thug after I got the feds.
Do you remember telling Detective Viverito that you actually saw Thug in the club once you got out of the feds?
I told you again, they got me. I know who they want, who they after. So I'm
Now, in 2021, did you feel guilty about the fact that you had previously told on Thug back in 2015?
If I told on him back in 2015, he would have been in jail if he did anything I said he did.
Okay. Do you recall telling investigator Viverito that the real reason you don't like going around Thug is because you felt guilty that you had snitched on him?
If you know anything about me, I don't care for real. Like in real life, I don't be caring about none. I act like I do, but I really don't.
Is it true that in this same October interview, you said to Detective Viverito, I'm not going to talk at the jail at all because I'm telling you my life is on the line. You don't understand how it make me feel when I go around. The truth, when I go around, dude, I know what I done. So I don't want to be around him because of guilt. That's why I don't want to be around because I'll be afraid. I can't look a nigga in the eye because I'll be like, damn, this nigga know. That's why I'm going around. I ain't want to tell y'all that. That's why I can't sleep at night because I know him. I know what I done. I know the information that I gave. Y'all sit here and play like this shit ain't valuable all y'all want. I told y'all like I know.
Okay, what you asking me? You asked me, did I say that?
I'm asking you, did you feel, yes, one, did you tell the detective that?
Yeah, I told you, I gotta convince them, especially with Rito. She swore she know everything. So I was having fun spinning her.
Okay. But you told her that's because
I also told her that Doug was going to do something to somebody that same day. And then they took me to jail and nothing happened that day. So clearly, if you take anything I say, I'm done.
Oh, uh-oh.
now in 2022, did you end up going back to prison?
Say that again?
In 2022, did you end up going back to prison?
I went to state prison. I don't know when though.
Okay. And while you were in state prison, did you talk?
Yo, okay, guys, real quick update. I just scrolled. I don't want to spoil it for you. I just scrolled ahead. In about 15 minutes, Brian Steele is up at the podium asking Lil Woody questions. We have cross day. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. It's about to go down. Don't go anywhere. We will stay here till 8 o'clock at night if we need to. Brian Steele is at the podium. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's let him snap. Because if he's all snappy now, is he going to snap at Brian? Is he? Oh, guys, it's going down.
To Little D from Mechanicsville on the phone.
I don't know. I can't recall.
Do you recall ever talking to him at all?
I probably have. I just can't say. Yeah, I don't keep up with who I talk to on the jail call. I probably did. I'm bored or something. I don't know.
Isn't it true that in April 2022, did you call Little D and told him that you were aware that a 43-person RICO case was coming down?
I probably did. Ain't no telling.
And that because the RICO was coming down, that you all need to get off of IG, get off of Instagram?
I love Lil D to death. So if I'm plotting, I'm gonna get Lil D to plot along with me. So I'm gonna go to Lil D so Lil D can be my backup.
And as it relates to Little D, do you recall him having an Instagram name of Scarface?
Yeah, I guess, yep.
Do you recall?
Oh, scare me for cussing.
Do you recall DMing him that they were trying to indict you all on that body?
You said I didn't do that?
Yes.
I don't recall me DMing him that.
Permission to approach.
Uh-oh. So there's a DM
I'm going to show you.
between him and Lil D.
It's exhibit 381Y. Again, your Instagram name was 725_Woody.
What happened?
Your Instagram name, again, it was 725_Woody.
All right. I'm gonna put it
A
on.
lot of people had my Instagram. I ain't seen that message.
Okay. Do you see what that message says?
Nah, I just heard you, what you said.
Okay. Are you able to read what's on that page? That's circled in red.
I heard what you just said. It said.
Do you recall sending that to him?
Can you tell me what the date is?
Sure, on October 6, 2021.
Was I in jail?
I don't know. Were you in jail?
Then I just asked you.
I know that you got arrested on October 27, 2021. So before that, before getting arrested on October 27th, were you in custody at all prior to that?
So this was before I went to jail?
Yes.
So why would I DM him? Why would I message him and say that?
First, answer the question. Is that your Instagram name?
Listen,
725_Woody.
I would not do nothing so stupid like that. I would not message nobody saying that. Why would I say that?
So you don't recognize that as your Instagram name?
I don't recognize me DMing no little D talking about some date. No.
Okay.
I know how the police operate. Why would I do that?
Why did you think that you and D were going to get indicted for?
Yes. Speak into your mic if you don't mind.
To my understanding, this exhibit is not in evidence.
That's correct.
And I'm going to object to the publishing of this exhibit through.
I don't think she's gonna publish it. You don't intend to publish it, do you? Because it's not in evidence. Okay.
And we're almost.
I would just further
done.
my objection, Your Honor, that it assumes facts that are not in evidence.
Your Honor, I'm going to move on from that last
All right.
question. Now, you said that everything you told the police, you made it all up. When did you make it all up?
You keep saying everything. I keep telling you, like, I know how to piece stuff together real good.
The stuff you made up, whatever parts you said you made up, when did you make it all up?
As I go.
Did you make it up with anyone else?
I don't recall. They looking at me like that.
Okay.
He was just
Mr.
talking to
Copeland,
Love.
isn't it true that you are?
He just looked at Miss Love and said, "Why are you looking at me like that?" Man, I got so hot in here, I had to put my hair up. It's going down, guys.
You're supposed to be testifying under an immunity agreement.
To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't have a clue about none of this stuff. I told y'all from the start, y'all to put me in here. Like, I don't comprehend. I done told y'all that time after time. I don't know what the immunity agreement is. I don't have a clue. Like, I'm up under so much pressure. Like, man, I don't know. I don't even know how to answer y'all question because I don't know what type. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to be as truthful as possible. And y'all keep going back into the past. I told y'all when I was talking to y'all in the back, man, I have lied. And y'all don't put me up on here telling me that I gotta be truthful when I'm telling y'all. Man, I don't know. Man, I'm afraid for my life. Every time y'all call me here, I think y'all finna take my life, take my freedom. And at this point, I can't call on nobody for help. I don't know what's going on.
Were you told before you testified that anything you testified to in the courtroom could not be used against you?
Can you say that again?
Before you took the stand, were you told that Anything that you testify.
Some people can't wait. Honestly, guys, I mean, it's 4 minutes. Let me put it on double time since they leaving. We will speed it up. So I know some of you guys hate this. I really apologize, but the crowd wants what the crowd wants. So let's go.
In court could not be used against you.
What you mean?
Before you took the stand, were you told by myself, Ms. Love, anyone sitting at this table, that anything you testified to could not be used against you?
Anything I testify to can't be used against me?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, last week, didn't you ask the judge? You turned around, you asked her. Nothing I said could be used against me, right? And
Okay.
And isn't it true that under this immunity agreement, you were told that you could be charged with perjury?
You say I could be charged with who?
Perjury.
With who?
I don't even know what perjury is.
Okay. Were you told also in this immunity agreement that you could be charged if you committed false swearing?
I was told, I asked specifically so I can understand. I asked you, I said, what happened when y'all locked me up? Y'all told me two things I go to jail for. If I plead the fifth, and if I say that I had committed a crime that I didn't do.
Okay.
So I don't know what perjury mean. I don't know. I mean, I'm afraid for my life. And I told y'all that. I told it to my lawyer. I tell it to the judge. I tell it to everybody. Y'all got me up here. I don't know what's going on. And like I said, for the crimes that y'all charged me with, I went to jail. I did all my time for it. Y'all still bring me in here. I feel like I'm on trial at this point. I'm going to jail because I don't know. Y'all got me up here asking me questions. I don't know how to answer these questions. Y'all want me to be a witness to something I don't know nothing about.
Isn't true that even with the immunity agreement, you did not want to testify?
Can you explain it?
Sure. Even when you were given immunity, you did not want to testify.
No, I still don't want to testify.
And isn't it true that you feel that you were pressured by the state to testify?
I feel like I was pressured by both sides, the state and the defense.
Okay. And isn't it true that you told me in front of these jurors a couple of weeks ago you felt pressured to testify?
And I still, right now, I feel pressured to testify because it's not like I'm up here to be, it's not, I can't sit here and tell y'all, nothing. I don't know what y'all want me. I don't know what y'all looking for. I didn't see nobody kill nobody. I didn't see nobody rob nobody. I didn't see none of these boys do anything. I did some stupid things. I got caught for the stupid things that I was doing. And I just went from there. Like I didn't. And then y'all got me up here. And I done told y'all before y'all put me up here, y'all can't talk to me on like a Tuesday or something. And you can't talk to me in the streets. And I told you, like, I lied. And I told you that. And then y'all still brought me in here.
Isn't it true that you did not want to testify because you don't want to deal with the reality of being labeled a snitch?
Miss Hill, I was being labeled a snitch way before I had to come to trial when y'all linked that video out to the social media. So the world look at me as a snitch no matter what goes on to this day. But me coming here, like I have put my faith in God's hands, and I come here and I let it be known. I guess got no choice but to be letting know to y'all now that I have told y'all time after time that I done lied.
And a snitch is someone who actually tells the truth, correct?
This Miss Hill, like I mean, like I feel like I got the world on my back now. You ask me these questions, like I don't know, man. Like y'all draining me. I mean, like for real. It's different if I sat here and seen somebody commit a crime, and then I saw them with my own eyes do this, and then I get in here and say I didn't see them do that. Y'all want me to sit here and say, oh, the stories that I have put on other people's, and I didn't. Like I would not do that. Like and Lord knows I want to be with my family and my kids. But if y'all gonna put me back in jail because I won't sit right here and tell y'all what y'all believe to be whatever y'all want me to say. Like I mean I don't want to go to jail, but man, at this point I don't. Man, y'all got me, man. I don't know, man. I can't sleep at night. Like I tell you, y'all hold me in jail. Don't feed me. Don't give me water. Like I just don't know. Like every time I walk in this door, I pray and hope I walk back out this door. I just want to be left alone. I paid for my punishment, and I done told y'all for y'all put me right here in this seat, time after time. I told Judge Glanville in his office. I don't told everybody. I can tell, and I'm telling to your face. I know you don't have anything to do with you. You doing your job, but I've been nice to you, and I've been telling you that you can't put me up here. And I told you I done made it up. It's a difference if I seen one of these guys actually do something and you ask me, did they do it? If you ask me, did they do something that I actually saw them do it? And I would tell you, yeah, I saw him do that. Yeah, I was with him when he did that. But this is not the case.
And you just told police what the Mikian told you, correct?
I told the police anything to get them out of me. I was going through a phase. People were shooting at me while I had my kid. And my only priority was by any means necessary to protect them with my whole fucking life. Judge, I get a minute because they drive me crazy.
Yeah, take a minute, take a breath.
Keep telling y'all.
Stay here. Come here. Stay on the stand. Take some breaths. Calm down.
And once he finishes his breath, Your Honor, we conclude our questioning, Your Honor.
All right.
Have any more questions?
Let's go. Come on, let's go, guys. We caught up.
It may be that some of the defense attorneys or all of them might have questions for you as well. So we're not quite finished yet. So take a minute.
Shout out to YSL
Come
Steel.
on, Ray, I'm ready to get it over with.
All right. Who's got questions for Mr. Copeland?
Here we go. Young Thug's lawyers first. All right, I'm going to slow it down to regular speed because this is important, okay? Normal speed, let's go, YSL Steel. Let the mastery begin.
Go ahead.
I want to talk with you about verification or corroboration of statements made to law enforcement by you that we listen to on recordings, okay? And by verification, I mean something that besides your word, it supports what you say, okay? Do you understand what I'm asking you?
Well, he didn't ask you anything yet. Do you understand what he's saying?
What do you?
I don't understand. Now you're on.
Maybe just ask him a question.
He's about to be on some bullshit.
So the district attorney Hilton started to talk with you about what she said, verification of what you said to the police. So I want to talk to you about verification or lack thereof, okay? If you don't understand anything, just tell me you understand. The first one that Ms. Hilton said is that Jeffrey rented a Infinity vehicle. Remember that? Yes or no?
I don't recall.
Do you remember she put up for you State's Exhibit number 334Y? It said Hertz on it. You were talking about some of the words on the exhibit behind you. Do you
I don't
remember that?
recall.
Okay. Do you remember getting beaten in Club Crucial on the early morning hours of Tuesday, January 6th of 2015?
I didn't get beat.
Do you remember having your lip cut open, a knot on the
No,
top of your head,
No, I didn't have. I just had a knot on my face.
and your eye swollen? You remember that?
Yeah, Steel,
Do you
get him.
remember that?
Get him. You got beat, Woody.
Yes or no?
I don't recall.
If that's on the early morning hours of January 6th of 2015, do you remember going to Jeffrey Williams?
I don't
Next
remember
day.
nothing from 2015.
Well, let me finish my question. Do you remember going to Jeffrey Williams the next day and explaining that you got beaten at Club Crucial and you needed a car because you didn't want to drive around in the car that you typically drive around because you didn't want to be noticed in the area? Do you remember telling him that?
I don't recall.
Do you remember saying to...
All right, hang on a second. When there's an objection on the floor, let me hear the objection and make a ruling on it, all right? Before you ask the next question. He's moved on, so we're not going to worry about that one. Go ahead.
Do you remember saying to Jeffrey Williams that you needed a car and he was driving, he had a Corvette vehicle, a rental car from Hertz? Do you remember that?
I don't recall.
Do you remember realizing that a Corvette has 2 seats and you have a child with a car seat as well as your child's mother, Deshawn, at that time, and you needed a bigger car? I'm asking questions to see whether
Come on,
he
Simone.
remembers this conversation.
Okay, sustained that, that is not a fact in evidence at this point. You
The
can,
question, to ask him if it's happened.
so you may ask that question.
That's my question. Do you remember that?
Hmm.
Do you remember saying that to Jeffrey?
Saying what?
That you couldn't use a Corvette. He had a rental Corvette. You needed a bigger car because a Corvette's a 2-seater.
I don't remember that.
Do you remember Jeffrey saying, sure?
Sustained.
Do you remember going to Hertz Rental Car at approximately 8 o'clock at night on January 7th of 2015 so that Jeffrey could get you a rental car, an Infinity rental car?
He can ask whether he remembers that or not.
I don't remember.
Do you remember telling this jury on direct examination weeks ago that that rental car, that Infinity, was in your care?
I said it.
Yeah. Do you remember saying that?
No.
Do you remember driving that Infinity rental car from the time it was picked up from the Hertz rental car on January 7, 2015 until it was returned on January 12, 2015? Do you remember driving that Hertz rental car that we're talking about from the time it was picked up on January 7, 2015 and having control of it until it was returned on January 12, 2015?
I don't remember 2015.
Do you remember driving with Mr. Zachary? Little D. Do you remember driving with Mr. Zachary and striking cones on the side of the road on the highway and damaging the Infinity rental car? Do you remember doing that?
I don't recall.
Do you remember giving that Infinity rental car to other people on the night of January 10th,
Tay.
2015?
Tay. We're talking about Tay.
I can't remember 2015.
Let me ask you this way. Do you deny having that Infinity rental car January 7th of 2015?
What you mean?
Did you have that car in and around your person?
He knows he can't beat Brian.
I gave the car to threat.
Tay! Oh God.
You told the jury that you gave that car to your friend, and threat is Mr. Turner. You know his last name? True? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll take the for the court report as a yes. Is that fair?
Yes.
Okay. And you told the jury you gave the car to Mr. Turner the day of the killing of Donovan Thomas. From that morning to that night. Do you know what I'm talking about? January 10th, 2015.
I didn't mean to say that.
Okay. But that's what you said.
Out of frustration.
All right. Now, you also had that rental car, not only when you gave it to Mr. Turner, your friend, but you had that rental car before you gave it to Mr. Turner, obviously, right? Otherwise, you couldn't give it to him.
I don't recall.
And you had the rental car after you gave it to Mr. Turner, right?
I don't recall.
All right. Let me ask you this. Getting to the fact that the state showed you that on State's Exhibit 334Y that Jeffrey rented the Infinity from Hertz, you were there, right?
I can't remember.
That has nothing to do at the time of this killing, does it? That's 3 days before, right?
I can't remember.
And what you're telling the jury, or what the state wants you, I believe, to tell the jury, is that Jeffrey Williams rented a car.
Yes, Sean, that's the man in June.
I think it's clear.
Re-ask your question.
Okay. Jeffrey Williams, therefore, rents a car in his own name that's going to be used in the killing of Donovan Thomas. That's what you're telling the jury.
Rephrase your question.
The rental car that's used to kill Donovan Thomas, are you telling the jury that Jeffrey Williams rented a car in his own name?
I don't know what car was used to kill him.
Okay. All right. So what corroborates for the killing of Donovan Thomas on January 10th, 2015? Corroborates means supports or verifies. What corroborates the fact that Jeffrey Williams rented that car with you 3 days earlier?
Damn. Steele is so good. He got Simone glitching. Simone can't even object. She was about to say improper form to the question. A few of you guys are like, oh, can he lead? He can lead. On cross-examination, you can ask leading questions. That's what Steele's doing. He is so formidable right now. Look at the prosecution table. Simone could not even get her objection in. She waved the hand. She said, never mind. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't know what she just said. But Steele is so good. He's making Simone Hilton Hyatt nervous. Love is over there in the picnic table blanket. And then Woody is not getting away with the, what you mean, all the bullshit, huh? Because Steele has been preparing for this. He knew he was going to do it. He already got a big win because in the moment, he got him to say that he gave the car to Threat Tay. So this is getting good, guys. We just got started. Oh my God. Let's go.
I think maybe it calls for speculation. Can you rephrase it?
Sure. The district attorney started
No,
questioning
AW,
you about the
no.
Hertz rental car on January 7, 2015, talking about verification of what you said to the police. I'm asking you, how does it verify anything you told the police that Jeffrey Williams was involved in the killing of Donovan Thomas? The fact that he rented that car for you 3 days before.
Objection, compound speculation.
Sustained.
Does that, the fact that Jeffrey did a favor for you, does that verify anything about the killing of Donovan Thomas that Jeffrey Williams was involved?
Objection, SuperThanks.
Overruled on that basis, but it's not a proper question. Ask a different question.
Can you tell the jury how Jeffrey Williams doing you a favor 3 days before in that vehicle, the Infinity vehicle from Hertz, how does that put Jeffrey Williams involved in the killing of Donovan Thomas?
Objection, speculation.
They asked this question to verify it.
Okay, that's that question overruled on that basis.
How does that support your statement to the police?
Huh?
How does that corroborate or verify your statement to the police?
What you mean?
That Jeffrey was involved in anything to do with the killing of Mr. Thomas?
The police did it.
Okay. Number two, you were asked by the district attorney specifically a little while ago that Jeffrey was in, that you told the police that Jeffrey, on June 10th, 2015, you told the police that Jeffrey was in the Infinity at the Texaco gas station. Remember that question?
I didn't tell the police did.
Right. Do you remember what you told the police?
But I told them that I don't know what I done told the police.
Do you remember telling the police, and this is, Your Honor, on State's Exhibit 378YE, June 10, 2015, interrogation of Mr. Copeland at 255:48 to 256:06. Mr. Copeland, you remember saying, just listen to the story. So they seen him. They switched cars at the gas station. Thug, meaning Jeffrey, got in the car with the girl. Thug, and I think a little D. You remember saying that?
I lie and tell the police anything. This was my, anytime they question me, this what my intention was, getting them out of me. So what I done told them was whatever I said.
Okay, well, I'm going to play with the court's permission, Your Honor. Just for simplicity, I made this JW240N as a nice, and it's really State's Exhibit 378YE. It's just easier to find the snippet, and it's from 255:48 to 256:06. It's already in evidence.
All right.
You might need your earphones if you need them.
Can you hang on a second before playing that?
Sorry, guys. My camera is overheating on the worst day ever. I've had to change it like 6 times. It looks like we're on a little bit of a court reporter break, so I'm going to skip ahead. And for those that are like used to me being quieter, it's on the lowest setting. I have the mic pushed all the way back. When I get excited, I do get louder, not on purpose. I apologize. But you could turn the volume down. I'm doing everything I can to balance it.
Mr. Copeland, you may need those headphones. Tell me if you said anything different than just listen to the story. So they seen him, they switched cars at the gas station. Thug got in the car with the girl, Thug, and I think Little D. That's what if I said it wrong, please correct it, okay?
I just listened to the story, so they seen them, they switched cars at the gas station. Thug got in the car with the girl. Thug and I think Lil D.
What I said was right? Did you hear
That's
that?
what I said to the police.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that's what you told the police.
I said this what I said to the police.
Yes. Okay. I'd like to show you, Your Honor, it's already in evidence, and the state is going to help play it because they just played it. State's exhibit number 295, Your Honor. I asked permission to play. It's a Texaco gas station. Thank you. And it should be camera 10 first at 18:41:56, or when the supposed Bonneville gets to the gas station. May we play, Your Honor?
Yeah, are you asking the state to do that?
They are, yes.
Okay, sure.
Thank you. Mr. Copeland, my question to you is, during this entire video, where do you see Jeffrey Williams anywhere around this gas station getting out, switching cars, okay?
Ooh, good question.
Man, I have told y'all, I have made this up to the police.
Okay.
I just watched this video.
Well, we're just going to make sure the jurors see it, okay? But if you see him at all, you just let us know, okay? Stop the video.
Oh, he's going to let the whole thing rock and be like, where do you see Young Thug in this video? The answer to the question is you don't. You see how he's setting Woody up? He's going to let the whole thing play. Shout out to Steele. He's going to let the whole thing rock. Where do you see Young Thug? Where? Tell me where, Little Woody.
1841. You see that white car? You see the white car that gentleman just got out of? It's walking towards us on the screen? Okay.
Does anybody see Jeffrey Williams in this video? Does Little Woody see Jeffrey Williams in this video?
Your Honor, with the court's permission, I'm just going to play it in double time. If it's too fast for you, Mr. Copeland, just go to the court. Tell the court, okay?
Brian is cooking. Shout out to Let's Go in the building. That's exactly what Brian is trying to prove. He's like, go ahead, I'll wait. All the cars are going by in traffic. They're stopping at the stoplights. People are getting out. They're keeping it moving. Steele versus Woody, guys. We might have to do a new poll. This is funny. All these cars just coming and going. Woody, whenever you're ready, tell me where you see Jeffrey Williams. Has anybody seen Rico? Where? This is amazing lawyering. If your lawyer does this for you, like, and somebody lying on you, like, show us where you see this, sir. Point it out. Is that him? Nope, that's not Young Thug. Nope, that's not Jeffrey Williams. What about in this one, Lil Woody? Is he here? Is he behind a trash can hiding? Nope, not at 4:17 p.m. No, where's Slime? Oh, is that him? Nope, that's not him. Oh, is that him? Nope. That's not him. Nope, that's not him in a four-wheeler. That's one of y'all. That's one of y'all listening on the road. Nope, that's not King Slime. We're going to wait, Woody. This is brilliant. The fact that he's making little Woody wait to the end. Thrilling. We see no Jeffrey. And you know who's playing all of these videos? Simone. Still got the other side playing all these videos. Oh, this is so good. Somebody said slow roast roti. Dub, I know you've been waiting for this. This was worth it, guys. All day we've been watching. This was worth it. Wow. No, Dell, I don't think he was in the U-Haul. I don't think he teleported Mika. Where's Slime? Is that him? No, that's not him. Mm-hmm. Where is Doug? Is he on a bus? Look, they're clicking through all of that on the right-hand side where it says event only and video events. They're clicking through all of those. It looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. They had to click through all of those and show it to little Woody. Brian made the prosecution team click through the whole joint, the whole list. Dove said he took the Marta. Did he get off at Phipps at the plaza? Red bottoms up, no king slime in sight. Very powerful start, Debbie. Wow. It's a good way to start. I wonder what, because here's the thing. Brian can pick and choose what questions he wants to start with. So the fact that he started with this, he's showing Lil Woody, like, listen, we're going to sit here. You're not going to play with me on the stand. And we're going to make sure you're nice and comfortable, Mr. Copeland. And I'm going to show you all of these videos. And the other side is going to go through every single second of it. And I'm going to ask you, where is King Slime in any of these videos, Woody? Where you at, Woody? Where's he at? So let's think about the follow-up questions. We know that Brian's starting here. And before that, he started with an interrogation piece of footage. Did you say this, Woody? Yeah, I said this. Okay. Let's pull up that footage. Where did you see Jeffrey? This is going to be interesting. And we still got 4 more to go. It's amazing. I'm such a nerd with this stuff. That's right, dark chocolate. If it don't fit. And the other thing too is you could see Simone is nervous about this because even with her objections, Brian's probably got under 20 questions in so far. That's the beginning. Usually you'll probably get between 50 and 100.
Down and go back a little bit. Time. Mr. Copeland, I want you to look at the people walking and changing cars here. We'll start at when that car pulls up. It just got into the screen. So we'll start at 19:14:47. You see the new car being entered into the screen in a moment. And people exit the car. Tell the jury when you see Jeffrey Williams in either of those cars or anywhere in the parking lot at the Texaco gas station.
Oh, this is amazing.
I told you I made it up.
He said he made it up. Amazing. I ain't even mad at the people that were like, hurry up, baby, hurry up. Where is Jeffrey? Isn't that the Pontiac in the middle? They got 3 more.
19:51, And that car that pulled up last just left, you see that? Yes? Audible, yes?
Just
Yes.
say out loud, either yes or no instead of not, if you don't mind.
No Jeffrey Williams, right?
No.
We can double speed it unless the court says no. Your Honor, we're going to double speed unless the court says otherwise.
No, go ahead.
Okay. And now it's 19:17:39 or 40. And it's, we're going to stop camera number 10. Tell the jurors whether you saw any reference or image of Jeffrey Williams during that entire clip that we just watched from January 10th, 2015 at the Texaco gas station.
Like I told the state, I just told the police anything to get them out my face.
So did you see Jeffrey?
Then nobody in here that watched the video didn't see him.
I'm going to go with the court's permission. It's already in evidence, Your Honor, same exhibit number. It's camera number 11. And there becomes an infinity vehicle, what's purported to be an infinity vehicle pull-up. Whatever, I heard what you said, so whatever vehicle you think it is. We will start at, pulls up, which should be at 11:19:16 if you need your. 11:19:16 I have. Your Honor, we're starting at 11:19. Oh, that's wrong. I'm saying 11. I copied. 19:16:06.
All right.
Not in double time. And Mr. Copeland, if you can watch here and tell the ladies and gentlemen jury if you see anyone who resembles Mr. Jeffrey Williams.
He is not, Debbie.
And that's a vehicle that just pulled up that we are focusing on. But anywhere you see Jeffrey Williams, if you do, let us know. You see that vehicle moving outside the screen, Mr. Copeland? You see it leave the gas station, sir? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to stop it at 19:17:30. And thank you so much. And I heard what you said, Mr. Copeland. You made it clear. You were adding Jeffrey Williams because that's what the police wanted to hear. Is that true?
That's what they told me.
Because you had an agenda.
Ooh.
You wanted to get yourself free, right? You were in custody, right? Is that true?
Right.
And in order to get out of custody, go home, you knew the police wanted to hear information that Jeffrey Williams committed crime, was a big fish. Remember that?
That's what they said.
Yeah. The police told you they wanted Thug. Remember them telling you that?
That's what they said.
Before all of this, before all this information about Jeffrey Williams, you remember the police telling you, we want the big fish, we want Thug. Remember that?
Yeah.
You remember the police telling you, it wasn't just local police, and that's bad enough. I'm not saying that's not serious. But you had the Atlanta Police Department with you on June 10th, 2015, Detective Gaither, gang unit, right? She's in the room with you. Detective Dennis, right? He's in the room with you.
Right.
He's with the gang unit.
Right.
I told you. You had Detective Thorpe, homicide.
Right.
With the City of Atlanta Police Department, right? Correct?
Right.
And you had federal alcohol, tobacco, firearm, explosive special agent Cunningham at times with you in that room, right?
Right.
And federal agent Cunningham told you that you are an armed career criminal. Remember that?
I don't remember nothing about the interview.
Okay, well, I'm going to play it for you in a moment if we need to. And she told you that you are getting, without parole, you know what parole is?
Yeah.
If you get a sentence, you might get out a little earlier, or you may get out earlier on parole. You know what I'm talking about?
Ain't no parole in the feds.
Exactly. So you do every day, right?
Right.
And in the federal government, Special Agent Cunningham with the federal authorities said she already spoke with the U.S. Attorney's office about you, right? We'll play it. Do you remember her telling you you're getting 15 years without getting out every day to the door as an armed career criminal? Remember that?
I don't remember what she said.
Plus, you're getting an additional 10 years on top of that for a total of 25 years for two different guns, the gun at the Dunbar Center and the gun in your home on June 10, 2015. Remember that conversation?
I remember she said I was looking at a lot of time.
And do you remember she even calculated for you? She asked, how old were you on June 10, 2015?
You said how old was I?
She asked you that.
I guess.
And she added 25 years to that and said you wouldn't get out until you're 48 years of age. Remember that?
I guess.
Then Detective Gaither, Detective Dennis, and Detective Thorpe explained to you that's just federal charges. You also have to deal with gang charges. Remember all that?
I guess.
That means that could be stacked or run consecutive. Do you not remember this?
I don't remember the interviews.
And you told them, I don't want to go to jail. I hate jail. Right?
I do.
Right. And you told them, I'll tell you anything you want to know. I just want to go home. Yeah, I'm not saying that's a quote, but that was your.
Sound like me.
Yeah, that's what encouraged you to tell these lies, right?
They did.
Yeah. That's why when you told them that Jeffrey Williams went to the gas station and changed cars, it's not on the video because it's not true, right?
I was just trying to tell them anything to get them out for me.
You were making it up. For that reason.
I don't remember what I told them.
Okay. We just listened to it. Remember you put your earphones in?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you told them. That was not true, right?
That's what I told the police.
And the verification there should be, if you were telling the truth to the police, it should be then at the Texaco gas station, you see Jeffrey Williams changing cars, right? If you were going to be verified, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's talk about you in the Infinity at that gas station. Okay?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained. I mean, I think we hadn't really heard the question yet.
If you were in that Infinity at the gas station and had anything to do with the murder of Donovan Thomas, what did this district attorney Hilton tell you would happen to you?
Objection, assuming it's not evidence, it's speculation.
Why don't you not ask it as a compound question?
She's so nervous right now. She's so nervous right now, guys. Like Brian said, let's talk about the Infinity. That was not a question. She said objection. She was already ready to object. What are you objecting to? The man didn't ask a question. Then he just asked the question and she's objecting again because it compound means that it's two questions in one, right? So I needed to just show you guys the state is shaking, but artfully, look at how when you are calm and confident, he has control over Woody. Look at Woody's face. Look at Brian's stance. Look at Woody's face. Look at Brian's stance. This is what control over a witness looks like. You don't let them go anywhere until they answer the question. You don't let them give you a bullshit answer. You have them answer it. Simone did not do this with him at all. And that's why he ran around and ran amok. Look at Woody's face. He's concerned. Let's keep going.
Tell the jury what District Attorney Hilton told you on June 10th of 2015, if you admitted that you were involved in the killing of Donovan Thomas. Tell them what she, excuse me.
Try that question
Excuse me.
again.
I just got it. June 10th is the same exact date. Okay. June 10th, 2024. I see it. 2024, June 10th, a Monday. Remember meeting with your lawyer, Judge Glanville, District Attorney Hilton?
Right.
Yes. In this
Mhm.
courthouse?
In the jury chamber?
Yeah. I wasn't there, right?
Huh?
I wasn't there.
You wasn't where?
In the judge's chambers with you, Miss Hilton, your lawyer, Judge Glanville?
No.
None of these, anybody here was there, right?
Ex parte meeting.
It was just the people I mentioned and security.
Let's get to the actual question.
Ask it.
Tell the jury what District Attorney Hilton told you would happen to you if you admitted in any way that you had anything to do with the murder of Donovan Thomas. Tell them.
They gonna lock me up.
So when you have this use immunity for anything you say, District Attorney Hilton told you, but you can't say that, right? That is testifying, and I'm asking Mr. Copeland to tell the jury. Tell the jury your understanding what Ms. Hilton told you if you admitted to being involved in the murder of Donovan Thomas, even with use immunity. Tell what the district attorney's office would do to you.
Huh?
I don't think that was compound. Okay. If you admit the way you were told by Miss District Attorney Hilton, if you admit to being involved in the killing of Donovan Thomas, you get prosecuted for that, right?
You'll have him on redirect.
She lost.
Is that true?
She said, if I do that, plead the fifth, I'm gonna go to jail.
And when you say, if I do that or plead the fifth, if I admit to being involved in Donovan Thomas's murder, I go to jail, right?
Huh?
That's what she told you. That's what Ms. Hilton told you. Am I correct?
I didn't hear you.
Okay. If you admit that you're involved in the murder of Donovan Thomas, you get prosecuted. You go to jail, right?
Two things that send me to jail.
One is if you admit to the murder of Donovan
Hey,
Thomas
let
being
him
involved.
answer the question if he's going to let us know what his understanding is. What is your understanding?
Go ahead.
Well, when I was talking to them,
Tell the jury.
I don't recall.
Oh, he almost got him.
Y'all, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you do.
If you were to admit that you're involved in the murder of Donovan Thomas, do you go to jail? Is that your understanding through District Attorney Hilton?
Can I ask the judge a question?
Let's take a recess.
Oh.
I talked to my lawyer.
Yes.
Oh. He's scared. He wants to talk to his attorney.
Actually, if you want to go ahead and
You said I can go?
step out. Yeah.
Yo, guys.
Yeah.
He's sweating. I'm sweating. My palms are sweating. My hair is sweating. Everything's sweating. Woody's scared. And if it's not, like, maybe scared's not the right word, but I think that Brian intimidates him. Because if he's asking to speak.
All right,
to his
unless anybody
attorney-
needs to put anything on the record, we're going to recess and let Mr. Copeland have whatever time he needs to speak with his lawyer.
Do we got TiVo time? Oh, we're back. I have TiVo time. We are back. We are back. We are
Mr.
back.
Copeland has finished consulting
Okay, here we go.
Do we know whether Mr. Copeland has finished consulting with his attorney? Can somebody step out and find that out for me? Thank you.
Yeah.
He has, okay. I mean, I assumed, but.
Yeah, it is 4:56, guys, so it might not finish today, but we got a lot. Brian's just started.
I see his attorney. I don't see Mr. Copeland.
Did he
We're
leave?
ready for Mr. Copeland.
Did he leave? Bobby, did he leave?
Mr. Steele, am I correct in assuming that your cross is going to last more than 30 minutes?
I would, if you want to know, I would estimate, terrible, but I would estimate the day tomorrow.
Okay, he's back. He's back.
Do you-
He's back.
Do you
He's
know
back.
a time stop? Because then I could try to get.
For
to that
today?
For today.
So there actually is a juror issue
Oh.
that I want to,
Okay.
all of us to deal with this afternoon. So I may just, I mean, if you,
I understand.
we can go 15, 20 more minutes, or we can just stop for today.
I'm with you. I just didn't want to start something big and then.
Yeah, so if you have something that's, 5 more minutes before you move to the next topic, great. If you think this itself is going to last another 40 minutes, I may just say, let's break and deal with our other issue, but I don't know, so,
I appreciate it. This will take a while, so
Okay.
more than 10, 15 minutes.
okay. All right, let's get the jury out.
Skipping ahead.
I don't know why it says that message. I don't love that it is almost 5 o'clock anyway, and I don't love stopping before 5, but we have another matter to deal with anyway. I'm going to let you all go for the day, but let me remind you that our schedule is going to typically, unless you hear differently from me, be a 9 a.m. start time each morning. So please be here so that we can start on time at 9. And Juror 387, if you could hang back for a minute. And the rest of y'all are excused, and I'll see y'all in the morning. I'm going to remind y'all, do not talk to anybody about this case. Let anybody talk to you about this case. Don't look at any kind of media, social media, any kind of accounts whatsoever about the case or about anybody involved in it. Don't try to find out information from anybody or any place other than the confines of this courtroom.
Don't
So I'll
watch
see y'all in-
AV.
Thank you.
Don't watch the lead.
387 if you can skip it. You can go. We'll see you back at 9 a.m. as well.
Yeah, have a nice day.
Wow, guys. Woody coming back all day tomorrow. I'm gonna skip ahead while the jury leaves.
All right, and for the media, this part's going to concern kind of the juror's personal life, so I'm kind of done too. We won't talk about.
Okay, it looks like they're cutting the feed for the day. Yep, it's all cut. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to do this quick because my camera keeps glitching and dying, and I'm going to diagnose that tonight, so we're all set tomorrow. No interruptions tomorrow. Oh my God. Brian came in with the hammer, and I'm sure tomorrow's going to be great. Highlights. We got him to admit about giving the rental, that the rental was rented for Little Woody, and Little Woody needed it for his family. And Little Woody ended up using that rental and giving the keys to Threat Tay. Remember, I've been talking about this for weeks. Tay died the last weekend I was in Atlanta, sometime in June, and it was everywhere. Everybody wanted me to cover it, and I researched the heck out of it. I still don't know who killed the guy. It is very vague in the media right now. It's vague with the investigation, but the investigation is ongoing. Who is Tay? Threat. So Woody's like right-hand man, his best friend, right? He mysteriously got killed a few weeks ago. So the fact that it's coming up again, and again, Brian had full control over Lil Woody. There was none of this bullshit. He was prepared for it. He's just like, oh, you're going to do that? All right, if you don't want to answer the question, we're going to play it back. That doesn't make him look good to the jury. So I'm going to quickly try to read these supers. Just know the camera might shut off. If it does, I'm going to pop on. I'm going to leave the audio on. So you might hear me walk around and plug it in again. So I'm sorry, but we're having technical difficulties today. They happen. I got Edgar. Thank you so much. Go Roro says she speaks just like him. T-shirts now. Yes, we do need. Oh my God. Today's been such a long day. Do y'all remember Lil Woody's his baby mama? She sounded just like him. Shout out to Nakin Hall, who says, what happens if Lil Woody gets impeached? What it mean? Well, I mean, if he gets impeached, it just means that he's not a credible witness. And if the state has to do it, they just have to prove that what he said, it says internal temperature too high. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I don't know why this keeps happening. It never happens. It never, ever happens. I'm unplugging. Plugging back in. Of course, it happens on the day Lil Woody's on the stand. I'm going to try this one more time. And if it doesn't work, what we'll do is this. Sorry, I'm walking back. Device is not connected. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Camera's overheating. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully. Okay, we're back. Here's what we're going to do. Since this keeps happening, I'm going to put together a community tab post thanking everyone that contributed to today's stream. I just don't want it to keep glitching and going on and off. And I really need to get somebody to help me to make sure this doesn't happen tomorrow. So I'm going to jump off of the stream for right now. We will probably sign on around, I'm going to schedule it for like 8:45 so we can jump on here a little bit earlier. And actually, maybe that's what I'll do. Everyone that contributed today, I will try to read your super chats tomorrow morning. So we'll start a little bit early to do that. I just want to make sure that if you're hanging out with me and contributing to the channel, that we properly thank you for that. So if you're watching this on replay, enjoy the rest of you guys. We will see you in the morning. Thank you so much for all you do to support the channel. The video has been sponsored by Aura, so the links are in the description. If you're looking for a I don't recall shirt, I mean, you might want to pick one up now. In fact, I might put them on sale tonight just because today was an amazing day. So I will do that if you're looking for a shirt. The link to the store is in the description box below. We just put up dog bandanas too. So I got one for YSL Luna. She has one that says, I did these crimes. We might need to come up with one for YSL Steel. We really do. All right, y'all. I'm literally melting in this room. I don't know why it's so hot in here and the camera's overheating, but we will figure it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Until tomorrow. See you in the next one. Bye.